There it is. There it is, everybody. So my bad, everybody. My bad, everybody. I had to switch it over. My bad. I got the Vibes logo and the Blawrence Tears logo the same, and so my bad, everybody.
I know people are disappointed. They wanted to talk about Tom Thibodeau's rotations, but maybe we'll save that for another day.
Yeah, so my bad. My bad.
You on vibes and stuff. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get you. Let me get you up there. Well, yeah, there you go. Okay, I see. All right, bam, got you.
Now you straight. You straight. We broadcasting. All right, we good.
Mhm. Well, what you putting up there right now is an actual fact amongst black folks living in the city of New York. That's the average income. And if you're not working overtime, especially if you're a civil servant worker over New York, you're making a little bit more than that, but it's still not enough. At the end of the day, it's still not enough, man. You gotta think about the utilities, your cable. You gotta think about getting off and on public transportation. Which, if you do work for transit or whatever, and whoever, um, it's a benefit because you get it for free. But at the end of the day, it don't mean nothing. It actually means nothing if your car break down or um, you got a problem with your boiler, you got a problem with certain entities that's going on in your crib. You got to come out of pocket with that.
You got
Death
to
in the
come out.
family, you know what I'm saying? Death in the family, whatever. I mean, just in New York, it seemed like if anything and everything can happen, it will happen. What's that called? Not Jacob's ladder. It's called Murphy's law and
Right.
whatnot. You know what I mean? So you got to be prepared for a rainy day every day, living in the five boroughs and whatnot.
Right.
So yeah, and then make and with the certain situation that's going well, with the certain thing that's going on right now,
Right.
with this situation with these people coming up here and um, they vibing for jobs. Of course, they're gonna pay the low man to do the low boy jobs, and you got a college degree or whatever, and they rather pay the man that don't have the degree to do the job that you went to school for or you got a skill for. You know what I mean? Like building houses and maintenance. Like at Home Depot, they be out there all day
Right.
and stuff like that. And you a master carpenter.
Right.
You know how to do all that stuff. But if you go to Home Depot, you get a homeboy to do it for less than nothing. It's crazy. And my brother, and like you said, DSJ, you trying to get your brother down there. My brother called me every day. And he lived near not too far from Corey in ATL. He like, man, why don't you leave New York and get out of there? And my grandma's, which she loved the hell out of, she loved Freezy and Corey, my grandma's. What you bringing behind upstate? And just get out of New York City and whatnot. Get out of Brooklyn. I can't help it. I'm a Brooklyn dude. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I love my job. I love what I do. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to make a decision.
I think the circumstances might be different in terms of you because of the fact that you're an actual homeowner.
Hmm.
So, as opposed to somebody that has to endure the highs of paying rent, along with the amenities and the utilities, you know what I'm saying, the transportation aspect, you know what I'm saying, if
Right.
you have a vehicle and having to pay for parking or you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
you take public transportation. Um,
Hmm.
Now for me personally, I mean I ain't gonna lie, I paid the free 99. I will hop a turnstile on y'all asses.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I might open the gate for you, homeboy, if I see you.
But
Nah,
I
you
know
know what? I think
but I
I
know
think
some people are law abiding, so you know what I'm saying. I respect the law abiding, but Jesus,
law-abiding
man,
citizens. Yeah.
y'all paying damn near $3 just to get on. Come on, like y'all are bugging, man. Y'all,
Nah, it's not the people that's bugging. It's the people that's charging $3 that's bugging.
Hmm.
no, absolutely, nah, yeah. Believe me when I tell you. When I say y'all, I'm not talking New Yorkers. I'm talking about the legislators,
Hmm.
the
Politicians.
financial district. I'm talking about all of those people because y'all.
Hmm.
DM, to quote the great American poet DMX, New York niggas the wildest.
Ah,
Yes.
Facts.
And
Facts.
the reason why it's like that is, in my opinion, yeah, y'all know I live a Christian based life for the most part, right? My thing is,
Mm-hmm.
my belief has always been that humans are not meant to live on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like a human is designed to be in a community, but not be on top of each other,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That's facts. Yeah.
Humans are, to me, humans are designed to be 40 acres in a mule. And
Mm-hmm.
your 40 acres is next to your neighbor's 40 acres. That's next to your neighbor's 40 acres. That's next to your neighbor's 40 acres. All of y'all are neighbors, right? But y'all not on top of each other, bro.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, humans are designed to be able to walk outside and smell fresh air, right? Not industry air, not recycled air through an apartment building, right? But fresh air, right?
Mm-hmm.
Humans are designed to walk outside with a dog, and a dog is excited to walk outside with a master, and the dog just be running around wagging his tail, and a man is supposed to have peace of mind,
Facts.
right? When he closes his eyes at night, he should sleep peacefully, right?
That's a
And be
fact.
able to sleep peacefully, right? I think a man is supposed to be able to find the woman of his dreams and marry her, and they live together equally yoked, right? Some people take advantage of that though. Like some women say they want one man, but they be with a lot of different men, but keep it on the low,
Mm-hmm.
right? Some men
Mm-hmm.
be with a lot of women and say that they don't, and they keep it on the low. Whatever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. It's I don't. That's not the part that is what I want to get on. The part that I want to talk about is humans should be self sufficient. Use the talent that they were blessed with in order to achieve the desires of their heart, right? Whether that is, work a good job, till the soil, not depend on nobody, or if their dream is to be rich, whatever it is, right? That should be it. But you should not feel like once you leave your apartment that you don't feel safe, right? You got the Roscoe on you just in case somebody start wilding out, right? You go down to the store and you buying old ass food. Milk is like 3 days away from the expiration date. You got to hurry and bring
Mm-hmm.
it home and drink it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Pack of cigarettes cost $23.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to smoke weed just to drain it, just to escape from reality for a few minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your life shouldn't be about that, bro. You don't even feel safe going grocery shopping in your neighborhood. That shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
be a thing. Your neighborhood is always full of strangers. That shouldn't be a thing.
Yo.
The sad thing is you can't even feel safe with the idea of the people that's supposed to protect you
Facts.
doing their job and
Facts.
protecting you.
I was about to go there, DSJ. I was definitely about to go right there. What you was just saying. You paying these people salary, to serve and protect, and they out here kicking your tail. Like these other people, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that, but I'm only going to call it like I see it. These other people can walk around with free, just have freedom to just do whatever they want to do. But when you, just the other day, I'm not even going to front on you. Just the other day, the black man was jogging up the block, whatever, and the popo pulled him over. Like, what you doing? What you mean what I'm doing, man? I'm trying to get my exercise on. Or we had a report, or we had a call that he was like, man, get, like you cuss him out like, yo, man, what are you talking about, man? I'm exercising just like look at that white man over there running. And he pointed him out. He's like, look at that white man over there running. Is you running after him? Why you running
Right,
after me? I'm jogging like he jogging. I
right.
want to see your information, where you live at, this, that, the third, yada, yada, yada. It's just almost to the point where you get it may all right for me, Boulevard, Bully, whatever. My palms get sweaty when I see stuff like that because it's like, why are you questioning me? And look at homeboy, look at homegirl over there, the little white lady and the little white man, or whatever culture, creed running up and down the block. But you want to pull me over, and I'm running just like them. Why are you stopping me? And everything checked out, and they gave him an apology because they knew they was in the wrong, and he didn't check out to be, what you call your average common criminal or whatnot. The man was just getting his exercise on. So I say, well, if I want to get out there and exercise, and I want to decide to jog up and down the block or whatever, I don't want them cats pulling me over, and because I know my mouth could be a little reckless, and I'll probably round up in sexual booking. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when you say New York is out of control, I'm not even just gonna pinpoint it on New York. I'm gonna put it on all cities, major cities that have this type of problem that's going on right now. It's crazy. But
I
New
gotta jet
York,
y'all. My break is over.
all right, DSJ.
I'll jump back on if I can though.
Yo, man,
All right,
salute,
boss.
salute, man. All day, man. Respect.
All right, boss.
All right, peace.
Peace. But I mean, in any major city, but if when it comes down to New York, when it comes down to New York, man, everything just seems to be always swept under the rug. Like they don't talk about them tunnels that was built up under that synagogue, but they want to put all our front stuff in the front line and stuff like that. They want to put us on blast all the time, but they don't want to talk about what this community is doing, what that community is doing. And I'm not naming names and whatnot, but when it come down to us, we on Front Street all the time with a magnifying glass, and I hate that. And it makes me say to myself, I'm ready to get the hell out of this damn city. I'm ready to get up out of here.
Right.
I'm serious. I love Brooklyn. I love, as you know, Freezy, since I met you a couple of a year, maybe 2 years now. You know I'm a Brooklyn cat. You know I do my Brooklyn thing and whatever. But it make
Right.
you want to leave. It's like they trying to push us up out of here,
Right.
out with the old, in with the new. But then you telling me we ain't got jobs over here and whatnot. I mean, my job is secure, but you telling me there's no jobs over here. You telling the youth you can't work over here, but you busting people in,
Right.
and you shutting down high schools where people supposed to be getting their higher learning from to house other people to let them know that they secure here. But what about the people that been living here all their doggone life? It's not right. It's not right. And I hate to say this, it might be something brewing. It might be something brewing soon if they don't get it correct. And Matt Adams, I'm sorry, bruh. I hated that I voted for you because you were the sorriest mayor that we ever had in New York City history and whatnot. You made. I mean, David Dinkins. They didn't even give him a chance. David Dinkins. They didn't give that man a chance. They was calling him all type of N words and everything when all this stuff was going down. And then you had Rudy Giuliani, and then you had De Blasio, and you had this guy Mayor Koch, who was a fruit bucket and stuff
Bloomfield.
like that.
I mean
Bloomfield,
Bloomberg.
Bloomberg, who Bloomberg had he made himself an extra term. The man came into the as a mayor with $12,000. I mean $12 million. Excuse me. He came into the mayoral term with $12 million and left out with $1 billion.
Yep.
Come on, bruh. Who don't see that? So then when you look at a thing like Cat Williams that's exposing everybody and stuff like that, it should have been done a long time ago on some real to real. It should have been done a long time ago and stuff. Salute Wilson and whatnot. It should have been it should have been done a long time ago. But you came in with $12 million and then you left with $1 billion
And the media empire. And the media
in the
empire.
minute empire. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. I lived through this, man. I'm a real true Brooklyn. New Yorker for real, and stuff like that. And I went to school with that icon right there. Yeah. So I mean, I know. Yeah,
With
New
who?
York right now. This is not the place to be right now. They talking
With
about
who?
putting casinos in a, huh?
You went to school with an icon?
Yeah, yeah. With
Malcolm
that,
Jamal Warner?
hey,
I don't know. I missed it. I missed it.
nah, I went to school with Mr. Christopher Wallace and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Biggie, man, and whatnot. He
Oh,
was a good
okay,
dude.
okay, okay.
Yeah, he was a good
I
dude.
thought you meant college.
Oh, in college, who I went to
Yeah, I thought
school
you
with
meant.
in college?
Yeah, I thought you
Florida
meant.
A&M. You know what? A lot of them Florida A&M girls and well, a lot of Florida A&M girls they want to go to California and being porno stars and stuff. But anyway, that's either here or there. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna put them on. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on blast, man. Jennifer. Yeah. All right, cool. But anyway, um,
I think New York City is out of control,
mhm,
bro. But but I must say this: since I've been alive, I've never seen New York City in control, bro. I've never seen New York City tight.
you know when we was
Since I
tight.
was born,
Hmm.
since I was a little kid growing visiting the Bronx during the summer times
Hmm.
from Jersey City, the
Hmm.
Bronx used to be when I was young, when I was like a little boy, the Bronx used to have gangs like the black gangs, the Spanish gangs,
Hmm. The Black
and all of
Spades
that.
and all of them. Yeah,
The Bronx used to be out of control, bro. Burning, yo, broken glass everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
used to be like in the Bronx during in the summer that I used to visit. And then as I got older, I realized where I lived at in Jersey City, I
Hmm.
saw a difference between Jersey City and the Bronx,
Hmm.
right? And then they hired a dude. I think I can't remember. I must have been like 11 or 12 years old, maybe 13. And they voted in a dude to be mayor named Ed Koch.
Hmm. Yo,
Yeah. And
fruit
Ed
boy.
Koch was like, we're gonna get rid of this corrupt
Hmm.
New York City, blah, 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 blah.
Hmm.
Come to find out, that man ain't did nothing, bro.
Hmm.
It's a war on crime.
He ain't do nothing, man, but talk.
And
He
then
ain't do nothing but talk.
the rumor was that um people that earned those buildings in the Bronx that was burning
Hmm.
was committing fraud to insurance
Yes,
companies. That was
yes,
the rumor.
that's what they do, and they do it to this day. They do it to this
Yeah,
very day,
yeah, but like people will move out of the building and blah blah blah.
and kill people.
Yeah, and then set the building on fire. They get like
Hmm.
$4 million a piece for
Hmm.
each building with
Hmm.
insurance money, and then they take that money and
Yeah,
leave the
'cause-
building there burnt up and crispy.
and they had because the reason why they did that because they had dual citizenship. So wherever they came from, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to name no particular type of people or whatever, but whoever owned them buildings, burn the buildings up. They don't care if people lost their life, loss of life, or
Yep.
whatever. They get their insurance money, and boom, they on the next jet to where they came from, and that's where they be.
Or
Even go ahead.
or
I'm sorry.
or move to Miami.
Or move to Miami, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Move to Miami or Fort Lauderdale or Tampa.
Yep.
And live
Yep.
down there and be on the beach looking
Yep.
all pale and frail and whatnot, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. Or go to Beirut or go to Lebanon or
And
wherever they came from and
and
stuff
then
like that.
blame the reason and blame
On
the
us.
community, blame the hood that the
On
building
us.
burnt down.
Yep, on us. And on us. When they
But
know they
don't
paid somebody to do
don't
that.
put none of that money back in the hood.
Just recently, um, while I was upstate and whatnot, my homeboy called me down in Brooklyn and there's a
Upstate visiting. He's saying upstate visiting, y'all.
visiting. Yeah,
He not
visiting.
saying upstate.
Yeah, yeah, upstate, right, visiting. My homeboy called me. Is a church that was abandoned, not too far from where I live at. And they burnt it down. They burnt the
What?
church down, and now guess what they putting up? They putting up a 20-story housing unit, and guess who it ain't for? It ain't for us.
Yo,
It
did you
ain't
hear
for us.
about the thing with Navy Federal Credit Union?
Yes, I did. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking
Where
about.
they turning down 70% of
Hmm.
black applicants and
Yep.
approving
Yep.
75% of white applicants,
Yep.
all with the same qualifications.
Yep. And even more than what they got. Even more what the white folk got. That's crazy, man. So if the system supposed to work for everybody, is damn sure working against us. Us. US, us. And whatnot. It's working against us. So when Cameron made that statement the other day to say that he's not an Afro American, I'm totally excuse me, I'm totally in agreement with him. I'm a FBA. I'm a foundational Black American. I'm not an Afro American because Africans don't mess with us like that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go over to Ghana and Senegal and all of that, they don't mess with us. I ain't never been to Africa. I don't know. I know things about Africa, but I'm born in the US of A and stuff like that. And they hate to say it like that, but I'm a foundational Black American. So when you try to mark me as Afro American because I'm black or my skin tone is this, no, I identify as a Black African. I mean, I identify myself as a Black American, a Black American. Get out of here with all of that because that's how they judge us and stuff like that. And then when you have certain situations, when you're trying to get a job and you trying to do this, you trying to do that, the first thing they look at, they don't look at your personality or your character. They look at your skin tone and they judge you from that. So now when you telling me you busting all these people from Honduras and Venezuela and all of this stuff like that, all right, I love y'all too, man. I mean, I love y'all too, but man, man. Anyway, I'm so deep with it. Like I don't want to get people in a frenzy or nothing like that. You gotta start thinking about how they do us, man. They doing us dirty, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a little daughter, I got a son and shit like that. Like I don't want these kids to get out here and get the wrong perspective of how people treat people and stuff like that. They treat us crazy and stuff. So when you talk about New York, even Mayor Adams, I'm sorry, bruh. I know you're a black. I know you're a black man and everything of a number one major city and everything. But you doing all of this wrong, bruh. And that's why they coming at you because you don't know what you're doing. You don't sip the Kool-Aid too much. And now they on your backside. And this is what happens. People is losing their homes, they firing people out their houses. They when I say firing, I'm talking about like you just said, they lighting up buildings to get the property. And they don't care who they killed. Little kids, little 5-year-old boy got killed not too long ago when I came back down to the city and stuff like that. They killed a little 5-year-old boy just to get the property. It's crazy. Like and you in a good place. You in a good place, Freezy. And I don't want to go on the rant, but you in a good place where you at home, boy. I can't wait to get up out of here. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do my 5 and I'm gonna dive. I'm out of here. Go
Bro,
ahead.
the funny thing or the ironic thing, let me not say funny. The ironic thing is people think living in New York is better because you have access to more stuff and you make more money. And what I'm here to say
Not
is not
true.
about how much you make, it's how much you keep.
Hmm.
Because if you make 150 and you spending 150, you broke.
Hmm.
I
Facts.
don't care.
There you go.
I don't
There you
care
go.
what you buy with that 150. If you buying
There you
if you
go.
make 150 and you spending 150, you broke.
There you go, homeboy.
If you making 200 and you spending 200, you broke.
That's a fact.
Right? It's not about we have to look at our lifestyles and everything and look at what we are giving back to our communities and what we are receiving from our communities.
Hmm.
See, because to live in a place not like New York and be financially broken and morally broken is not a win to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good, right? Now, if you're in the city and you're winning, then okay, good for you. If you're winning,
Mm-hmm.
if say for instance you live in Williamsburg, your community is tight, you got a good job, you don't have that much stress, you're safe. That's one thing. If you're in East New York and you don't feel safe
Mm-hmm.
90% of the time, and your bills come up to about 120 and you make 55, so now you got to put three families in a three-bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
just so that everybody can break even.
Mm-hmm.
That's not life. That's a roach motel.
Facts. And to your point, Freeze. Um, when you say things like Williamsburg or other prominent areas of Brooklyn, because there's some prominent areas of Brooklyn. You roll around the city. I mean, you roll around the borough. I'm just gonna keep it on Brooklyn. I ain't gonna talk about the other four boroughs like Queens and Manhattan
No, don't
and
talk about the
Staten.
Bronx, bro, because the Bronx is the greatest borough God ever created, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? They feeling the same pressure Brooklyn is feeling because the regentrification is definitely happening up there. They moving people out of there left and right, and they burning them out left and right. So when you say that, when you say the pressure of if you make a certain amount of money, it was for them. It was planned for them to make that type of money, and not for us to make that type of money. We was just only here to build foundation and structure. Um, when you go up to Bronx, when you go up to the Bronx, not too far from Yankee Stadium, they got the hip hop museum up there, right? I want to just say this, and I hope I ain't rubbing nobody the wrong way when I say that. F that hip hop museum. You understand? For me, I care less about that hip hop museum because you know what? And at the end of the day, it's just showing us that we as a people are about to be on museum status. How they moving us around and how they pushing everybody out. We gonna be part of a museum. Yeah, black folks used to live here. Look at the exhibit of the black man that used to live here in Harlem, that used to live here in the Bronx and Brooklyn and this, that, and the third. And look how we took the culture of hip hop and made it our own and da 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 da. If you look even to this year with the Olympics coming up, and they got breakdancing as a they got breakdancing as a Olympic what you want to call it? It's a part of the Olympics. Put it like that. You could get a gold medal, silver or bronze medal for being in breakdancing. And guess who not in it? Us.
That's
Us.
your
You
fault.
got
That's your fault, bro.
Asian. Exact. I agree with you. That's where
Yo,
I'm going at.
what I'm saying is, and here's the thing, too, and
That's where I'm going.
shout out to Grandma Bully because Grandma Bully said something that was so smart. I think it went over everybody's head, and I think it was beautiful words from a beautiful person, right? She said that them people gave people in Brooklyn a 15-year head start. She
Facts.
said,
Yes, you
she
did.
said back in the day
Hmm.
that they said in 15 years, this is what we're gonna do.
Hmm. It was
Right?
already in the books. Yep.
Right. Now, if you knew that and it happened to you and you had a 15-year head start, who fault is that?
Hmm. Hmm. I agree with you, homeboy.
That's your fault.
I agree. No,
Somebody
no, no,
give you
no.
a
I agree with you.
15-year head start. That's not their
You
fault.
said
That's your
15 years.
fault.
Because remember, grandma used to work for the city, so she knew and she seen the blueprint. Where you think grandma at now? Gone. It was not. but
and
she put it
love
out there.
Brooklyn. And love Brooklyn. Carry
And
Brooklyn on her back. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
And her
mm-hmm,
descendants,
mm-hmm,
her seeds love Brooklyn. Carry Brooklyn on their back.
mm-hmm,
Right? But if you in Brooklyn and you knew that and you still didn't do nothing,
mm-hmm,
that's your fault. I'm sorry.
mm-hmm,
In 15 years, you can go get a college degree,
mm-hmm,
2 of them. You can get your bachelor's and your master's. That's
mm-hmm,
about 6.5, 7 years, whatever. Right? You can save money, right? You can educate yourself on how to fight the good fight, right? And then have your nest egg set to the side. You
mm-hmm,
can learn the rules to the game,
mm-hmm.
right? See, because it's not about how hard you play the game, it's how you know the rules of the game.
Yeah, know the rules of the game. That's a fact.
So if somebody give you a 15-year head start, and then when it happened, you lose, guess whose fault it is? It's
Yours.
your fault.
Mm-hmm,
It's your fault, man. You got to educate yourself of the rules. That's why when you go to court, you get a lawyer
mm-hmm.
because you may not know all the rules, but your lawyer do,
Facts.
right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not disparaging what Bully said because a lot of people, like in Bully's case, he's passionate about his neighborhood and he wants things to change. But then there are others that all they do is complain and don't do nothing but complain.
Mm-hmm,
Man, they came and they offered me $600,000 for my brownstone, and then I took it and moved down south, and then I heard
mm-hmm.
they sold
Ain't
the
got nothing.
brownstone for $4 million. That's how
$4 million.
they get over. No, fool.
Yep.
What they sold it for, and what you sold it for could have been the same thing, but you don't know the rules to the game.
Facts.
Because you could have kept it or sold it for $4 million. You didn't have to sell it for $600,000. And now you mad at them because they sold it for $4 million.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know the rules to the game.
I can remember Freeze. Real talk. I can remember back in 1998, a little after Biggie passed and Pac passed, going into like 2000, going into the early 2000s, maybe 2001, 2, and 3. They used to have these signs, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac or whatever that mess was called, with the housing thing. And
Yeah, out of Atlanta.
yeah, right, right.
Yeah, out of Atlanta. I used to work with them.
Okay, so
I
already, so you
notice I
already
said
know.
no. Notice I said work with them. I didn't say I
Work
worked
with
for
them,
them.
for them, right? Okay,
With
I
them.
caught
I
that.
didn't say I work for them. Right. I used
Right.
to work with them, which is a difference. So
Hmm.
just for full disclosure, I used to work with them on certain stuff in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, and they used to have these signs. I used to pull them signs down left to right because all I'm saying is I was trying to tell my homeboys these are and I put it out there. I was a charter bus driver. I used to go across country and everything before I started the job that I was at that I'm at right now present. Um, but I used to go around the country and stuff like that. But when I come home, I used to see these signs that say, "Yo, sell your home for X amount of dollars." This, that, and the third. And I say, "Nah, don't do it."
Right.
And the temptation for black folks on the neighborhood, I don't. I just
When you ain't never seen that much money at one time before,
yeah, bro. Yes, yes. And even
it's still nothing.
it's still nothing. Even if you go back into the archives, just like you said, grandma, when grandma jumped on and was talking to us on the vibes and stuff, regentrification. That's the name of the episode. Regentrification. Um, she would tell you I would come home and rip them signs down. Like, yo, they trying to take us from, they trying to move us. And one by one, this family will move. This family will move. Yo, I'm out of here, son. I'm gone, kid. I'm moving down south. I'm moving out west. I'm doing this. I'm doing da 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 da. Da. They about to Escalade. They get they were about to, the first thing they'll buy is an Escalade. Like, what are y'all doing?
Brand new Cadillac truck, bro.
What are y'all doing?
Back then, you talking about spending $70,000 for a brand new Escalade.
On a brand new Escalade. Got job one. Ain't look
Right.
for a job. Ain't look for nothing. By the
Ain't even walk by a job.
Ain't walk by a job. Ain't look for a job. No application. No references. No nothing. Yada
Nothing.
yada yada. Buy the biggest home in the biggest area and don't have a job. And I can remember dudes. I'm not gonna name names. Dudes, son, man, it's hard down here. There ain't no
You know
real
why? You
jobs.
know why? You know why it's hard, bro? Because when you said buy, a lot of people financed.
Finance. Okay, there you go. That
See, because
yeah.
buying
Mm-hmm.
see me and Mo buy property.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it we buy, some of it we finance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like the house we in right now is paid for finally, thank God. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It took us 8 years to pay it off, right?
Congratulations. Congratulations,
Thank you. It's
homeboy.
been paid. So we've been in here 12 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it took us about 8.5, 9 years to pay it off. And we've been in here um free for about 3 years, coming up on 3 years, right? So it'll probably
Mm-hmm.
be 3 years in March, right?
Right.
So the thing is, we buy property, right? If we come up on a lick of money, like Bully, no lie, we come up on a lick of money. Like
Mm-hmm.
say if we come up on $90,000, say if I got $90,000 in savings, right? I'll be like, Mo, I want to, instead of keeping it in a money market account, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
instead of keeping it in a Roth IRA, and y'all know the difference between IRA and Roth
Mm-hmm.
IRA, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Instead of keeping it in a 401k, right? What I'll do is take that $90,000, go offer somebody straight cash for
Mm-hmm.
their house. They be like, man, nah, this house worth $200,000, bro. I can legit wire you $95,000 by lunchtime for this house,
Mm-hmm.
cash,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the
Mm-hmm.
only reason why it take that long is because I have to, because the bank not just gonna, you ain't gonna walk in the bank and be like, give me all my money. You ain't gonna do that
Mm-hmm.
now. They're gonna try to talk to you. Like, what you plan on doing with it? If you don't mind me asking. It's
Mm-hmm.
my money, yo. It ain't none of your business.
Bless you.
Right? You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
but if you in a situation that where people know you, you'll probably let them know what you know what I'm saying? Like you don't tell them all your business, but you ain't gonna act
Facts.
like an asshole about it. Right.
Facts.
But say Bully got a house in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, around me and Mo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say Bully got a property in Myrtle Beach, you know what I'm saying, about 30 minutes from me and Mo, right? We're gonna be like Bully, legit, bro. I got $95,000 I can have wired to your account by lunchtime. If you got the money, why don't you bring it now? No, man, you know that's not how it works. First of all, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not walking on the streets with a hundred thousand
$90,000.
dollars in my pocket.
Right.
Stop being
Exactly.
stupid. Right? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Bully, you feel me?
Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, like relax, bro. Smoke a cigarette or something, right? But 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 the thing is, you offer somebody that, right? And say it's Bully's investment property. Say in 1998 when all that stupid stuff in Brooklyn started, he bought it for 60, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I just offer Bully 95,000 for it, right? And it's a hassle. He like got to come down here. The people he renting to don't hardly pay. Every now and then he got to come down here and get somebody to cut the grass, and
Mm-hmm.
people on the left, and they got like a broken out window or something. I'd be like, Bully, I'll
Right.
give you $95,000 for it right now.
Right.
Bully be like, okay. So I could put it on the market for 200,000, and I may not get an offer for it for
Yeah, you gotta make up
14
like this.
months, and
Right.
then the offer going to be like 130. Or
Mm-hmm.
I can just take that cash right now, right? Take that
And bounce.
95 grand and then go buy me a property somewhere closer to 95, like in Florence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bully can take that 95,000, do the same thing I did to Bully,
Mm-hmm.
right? Same type of house, except it's close to 95. Now when Bully is on his way to go see Corey Lee, he driving down, he got him a little spot where he can crash. And then I can, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, I can drive those 30, 35 minutes, whatever it is, to go see Bully at his new,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
Perfect
everybody in
example.
Yeah,
Yep.
everybody in that case is winning,
It's a
right?
win. That's a win. Yeah, that's a win.
Right. But my thing is, if you in New York and you got a brownstone, if you're in Brooklyn and you got a brownstone, why are you selling that thing for? So right now, I ain't even gonna say 600,000 because that'd be disrespectful. But
Yeah, that's
say,
very disrespectful
so,
right now.
but I was talking about in '98 when it was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, 98. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They was
that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah,
Because they
yeah,
even
yeah,
that's a low ball back then, right? But I'm talking
yeah.
about,
That was
So
definitely
if you
low
if
fruit.
you in Brooklyn right now, why would you take $2 million for a brownstone that
Exactly, exactly. Freeze.
is gonna be worth at least 4 million, 5 million in 12 or 13 years?
Okay, so I'm glad. I'm sorry. I'm so glad that you said that. What you just said right there, homeboy, because 98. Like I said, 98 through maybe 2003, they were selling their homes for $750,000, maybe a million here and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you calling back home to come back home, and you can't even come back home. You can't even come back
Because you ain't
home,
got no
dog.
money, no job, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And the
How
one
could we
thing you
not?
should
Hmm.
the one thing you should have financed and didn't, and the one thing you paid for cash and was stupid, are flip flopped. For a
Hmm.
million dollars, you could have took
Yep.
$300,000,
Yep.
right? Bought you
Yep.
3 acres of land, built you a 5 bedroom, 5 bathroom, 2-story
Down south.
ranch style house in South Carolina.
Yep. Down south.
Paved driveway, iron gate around, and when I say iron gate, I mean iron, bro.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
Not no aluminum fencing,
Hmm.
right? Iron gate around the premises. You know what I'm saying? Little lake in the front, probably a lake, probably about get you a little pond. I'm gonna call it a pond, right? Put
A
your little
little
pond
pond
in the front of your property, like a
with some
little,
turtles and stuff in
yeah, little turtles. You go out there and feed the ducks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
it.
Yeah, and bully hey, but all jokes aside, bro,
No, no, I
it's
agree
it's
with you.
about peace of mind, bro. Think about when you walk out of your house in Brooklyn, what you see,
Hmm.
and then think about walking outside in that 3 acres of land with,
Hmm.
say, 1,000 square foot pond in the front with the pipes that keep the water fresh. You know how they shoot
Yes,
the water
sir.
up in the air a little bit
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
to
yeah,
keep the
yeah,
water turning over, so it won't get
yeah,
that stuff settled on the
yeah,
top of it and be
yeah.
stank.
The algae and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know how they, what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. They have the
Hmm.
the tubes that spray the water so they keep the
Yes,
water
sir.
turning over
Hmm.
and all of that, man. You got your little
You got the
turtles
little
out there. You
sprinkler,
got your
yeah,
ducks.
sprinkler system. You got your little sprinkler system. Make sure everything is fresh.
Yeah, yeah. Keep it
Hmm.
fresh, and then your driveway, your cobblestone driveway, go around the little, what I'm saying,
Oh,
go
you said
around the little
cobblestone.
pond you got in the front,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what you see every day, bro. You outside in nature, and
You know
and
what
for
I
all
see
of
when I
that.
walk out my door? You know what I see when I
Oh,
walk
oh,
out my door?
I almost said that N word just now.
Nah,
And,
don't do
and
that.
I don't like that N word, bro. I don't like that N word.
I
I try
know.
not to.
Ninjas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
ninjas.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but for 300, so for $300,000, so you probably have to pay about for
Hmm.
that. I just say so you probably have to pay about $400,000 for that,
Hmm.
right? You probably have to pay about. But on that, you get the 2-story and the basement, so you got 3 levels, 5 bedroom, 5 bathrooms. You got an
Hmm.
ensuite for your in-laws or your family that come in town. You got a pool in the backyard, not a major pool, right? But just something,
Hmm.
just something.
Some, yeah, some.
Summertime could be hot, bro. So in South Carolina,
Right.
summertime could be hot, bro. So you got your little pool back there, right? You
Hmm.
got your little drinking area. Like if you like to sip a little, you know what I'm saying? If you like adult
Hmm.
beverages, you got your little tiki area out there. Y'all know what a tiki is, right?
Of course.
It's like for those that don't know, it's like the Hawaiian style area where you got your
Hmm.
bar and your refrigerator and you got a
Hmm.
grill adjacent to it
Hmm.
and you got a roof
Chilling.
over the top of it. You
That's
got a
right.
roof
Tiki.
over the top of it and you got chairs where, like, if me, Bully, Corey Lee, Jay Boogie,
Hmm.
whoever
J Bugs.
are out there. I know Jay Boogie don't drink or smoke, right?
DSJ singing and telling his jokes.
Yeah. But the four of us can
Soul
sit out
Finger.
there. Yeah, and so yeah. The four of us can sit out there and Lee will be on the grill with his Jesus sandals on, cooking, like turning the meat over and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Bully, you gotta stop picking on Lee, bro. Because one day Corey Lee gonna
What?
watch one of these and he gonna snap on us, bro.
What you talking about? I don't be Corey better stop. Yo, the only thing I want Corey to do is stop smoking them damn cigarettes. That's all, man.
I don't think I want him to do is stop wearing them damn Jesus sandals around the grill, bro.
With his toes out. I can't wait. Hold on now.
Bro, how am I supposed to eat? Yo, how am I gonna eat pork chops after how am I eat steak or fish off the grill after I seen that dude toes, bro?
I don't want to see your toes, nigga. Get out of here. I mean, I know. My bad. My bad. I ain't gonna say the N word. I don't want to see your toes, homeboy. I want to see you. Go on, get it, nigga. Yo, go put some socks on, man. Go
Go
on.
put some socks on, please, bro.
Yeah, go put some socks on.
But it's hot out here, boss.
I don't want to see your feet, Corey.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I don't want to see that cheddar cheese on people's heels, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that, bro.
And then you got hair growing out the top of your big toe.
Oh yeah, I don't want to see that, bro. I ain't got no appetite now, bro. Y'all want me to lose? Y'all want me to lose weight? Put Corey Lee on the grill.
I don't want no hamburger, man. Go on here, man.
Hey, salute to my man Corey Lee, bro. I'm joking.
Yeah, salute, big bro.
Lee, we joking, bro. Lee, don't get mad, bro. We just telling jokes, bro.
Yeah, we telling jokes. Hey, cut the hair off your toes, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Go to the spa, bro.
Yeah,
you know
man. Go get the hedges.
Yo, some things ain't. Some things you're not supposed to do yourself, bro. You know how they say do it yourself. Yeah. Some things ain't meant to do it yourself, bro.
What's that shaver? The Manscaped. Go get the Manscaped for your toes, man.
Yeah,
go,
man. Something. Go to the salon, man, and let them take care of all of that, bro.
Yeah.
Let them get off all that dead skin off your foot, all that hair off your toe. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't serving me no burger with your toes out, dog.
Nah, bro, I'm sorry. I don't care how hot it is outside, bro.
Yeah, I don't care. But just go. Get away from me, man.
Yeah, man.
But playing dominoes over here. But go on, get it.
Yeah, man. But the point I'm making though is if you sell for $1 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could buy the property for $4 million. Mm-hmm. Keep money in escrow for your taxes at least 5 years.
Right.
That way the government can't come take your house because you ain't paid your taxes, right? 5 years should be more than enough time for you to figure out a way to keep paying your taxes, right?
Yeah, right.
So do that, right? And finance your car, man. Finance your car, right?
Mm-hmm. Salute, Keith.
Hey, yeah. Keith Turner says, "Yo, I'm talking about you guys. Hey, what up? Yeah, man.
What up, Keith?
Salute to Keith Turner.
Keith in Jupiter right now, trying to hold the rings together, man. For real.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know them rims, those rings be beefing, bro.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
They need a hero, bro.
Yeah. What was that song? I need a hero. What was that girl name that sung that? I need a hero for the river tonight.
Yeah. I need
a hero.
I remember the song. I just can't remember who sang
I don't know the girl name. Yeah, I forgot the girl name. That's a 1980 song for sure.
Yeah. But if you sell for $1 million, bro, buy a property before $400,000, right? Put about $70,000 in some type of escrow account for yourself for a specific reason, right? And have an escrow manager manage it for you.
Hold on.
And then if you want to, but let me say this though. Then if you want to buy the car of your dreams, finance it.
Facts.
Right? Finance the car, bro. Ain't no big deal, bro. Finance it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make payments on the car, bro, because you might, man. Listen, finance the car, finance 3 cars, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you want, get you an everyday driver, like maybe a Nissan Maxima, something, a nice little whip, that you can drive every day. then have your Escalade, right, and then have your pickup truck. Because if you live in the country, you got to have a pickup. That's part of it,
Right.
right? That's just part of it, right?
Well, I call
So
this New York Jeep City. This is New York Jeep City, man. You need a Jeep around here, man. You need a truck and whatnot. Escalade
yeah,
or Denali, Tahoe, Pathfinder,
something.
whatever, something, man. You need something to get around these bumps and dips and dibbers for real.
Yep.
But go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
And so with the $400,000 that you have left, right? Take $300,000 and put it and invest it in something that's going to make you money back.
Right.
And then with that $100,000, live off it. Take your cruise. Yeah, take
That's
your
right.
live off of yo. Take that $100,000 and blow it.
Go on a cruise. You blow it up. Yep, blow that.
And
Freezy, I'm
you know,
glad that you're saying
and,
that. Yes.
and the reason why I say that is because for you sold it for $1 million. Say you sold it for more, but the takeaway is $1 million. That's what you walk away with is $1 million. Take 90% of it and invest, and take 10% of it and blow it. Do and I don't mean throw it out the window. What I mean is that you saw a Rolex that you wanted one time for like $13,000. Go buy it.
Go buy it. Go get it.
Go get it, man.
So Freezy, when you saying that, right, and I'm definitely going to give you props on that because that was something that I did. I mean, I'm comfortable to talk about it when the passing of my sister in May of last year. That's
I'm
exactly.
still sad about every time you talk about that, bro. It make me sad.
I know, man. It made me sad too, man. I miss my baby girl, man. That was my right hand. She was everything to me, yo.
See how
But
sad that made me, man. When you see,
she was everything to me, man. She was. You know, I'm born '73. She born '75. Her birthday was December 17th of last year, and 1 year is coming up real quick. Shit, the 1 year is coming up real quick. My birthday, or is in March, and then maybe her 1 year since she been gone. But what you were just saying about the money, with the money situation, I had to take from one area of money and put it into another area to make sure, me and my family, make sure everything was right with her.
and if you talk about what I think you're talking about, you might not be guaranteed to ever get that money back.
Oh, I'm done with that. That's long gone.
Already know what's gone, right?
It's gone. It's gone. I'm not even looking at it because there's no way I can recoup that. You know what I'm saying? So what you were just saying right there is an actual fact and everything. You have
Bro,
to build.
I just gotta say, not to cut you off, bro. I gotta say this one thing, bro, because I'm obligated to say it. I'm a licensed insurance agent in New York State and
Yes.
in South Carolina, right? Eventually, I'm gonna get a license in Georgia and in North Carolina. It's just I want to make sure before I spend this bread that I can actually actively do better in those states, right?
hmm
Go get life insurance, people.
Yes. Please. Please.
Bro,
Please.
get
Please.
life insurance. You complaining,
Please.
bro? Why is we out here complaining about? All right, so
Please.
I was talking to a dude. I ain't gonna say his name, but the motherfucker made me so mad I could slap the fire out of his ass. Right? Motherfucker, excuse me for cussing, y'all. I'm just saying the shit just make me so fucking mad. Motherfucker pull me to the side in front of people that we know and talk shit about insurance. Right? Talk shit. Man, I need at least $1 million for what I need to do. And then I was like, hey, do you make $1 million a year? Hell no. Well, why you need $1 million to do what it is that you need to do? Right? Why how you out here talking about you need $1 million, but in South Carolina, you make $80,000. Right? That man, hell no, man. I need $1 million worth of. And you know how people try to talk loud, man, try to talk shit to, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, and so I'm like, bro, what you probably need to do, man, is since you make 80, what you probably need to do is just get a policy for about $200,000. And since you smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, you drank, you got 3 DUIs, and you keep getting
Whoa.
suspended off your job,
Whoa.
it's probably gonna cost you about $115, you know what I'm saying, a month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
$115, I spend that at the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man,
Mm-mm.
bro, think about how stupid you sound, bro. You
Facts.
tripping over $115 worth of life insurance that'll get you $250,000 because of your terrible habits.
Right. Your habits is the one that causes you
Your
the most.
habits is the reason why
Mm-hmm.
life insurance is so expensive.
Facts.
Change those habits, and your life insurance wouldn't be that much. Man, I ain't just for yeah, you ain't. I ain't gonna pay all that for you. You want me to pay $115 for 50 years? No, bro, I don't want you to pay nothing. What I want you to do is stop loud talking me in front of all these people, making it
Mm-hmm.
seem like insurance is a scam, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then bully. This is the thing. Then this is the thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? His mama passed away,
Oh man.
and she had insurance for herself, but none of them had insurance for her.
Wow.
And then this motherfucker talking about, yo, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to collect some put some, we just trying to work together. You know how they come, we gotta work together. Right? They be talking about we gotta work together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't doing no work. They want you just to give them some money.
Right.
And I'm like, man, I ain't giving you shit.
Right.
And he's like, man, you act like you don't love mama. You know you love my mama. Yo, bro, listen. I loved her. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I loved her. I ain't gonna lie. But
Mm-hmm.
you ain't get ready to try to make me feel guilty so I can come out of my pocket when 2 months ago you was loud talking me about $115 a month.
Now here it is.
Now here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now here it is. Now y'all in the hole. Mama only had a little $5,000 policy just to bury her. She took it when she took that policy out. $5,000 was a lot of money, right?
Right.
But now $5,000 is what we might spend in a casino over the weekend.
Over the
Because times
that's
change,
also
bro.
real. Yeah,
Times change, right?
Yes. You're right.
Times change, bro. Times change, right?
You're right.
So you got this good job. You got a good job where you making 80, 90. You could work overtime and make about $110,000, $120,000 a year. In South Carolina, you a king, bro.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
yo, facts, kid.
In
Yo.
South Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
if you make 6 figures in South Carolina for the way that we live,
Mm-hmm.
right? You a king, bro.
Bro, I remember. Go ahead, Freeze. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say something, like real quick. I just want to. You said like a king, right? I can remember when I used to go visit my cousins and my brothers down in Alabama and Atlanta and in Florida. My one paycheck from the city of New York, and fly down to, like I said, the A, Florida, FLA. Man, I still got bread to come back with because yo,
Right.
I ain't spending no real money because the prices down there and everything was mad cheap, and I got bread for days.
For days.
For days. For days.
For
One of my
days,
one
bro.
paychecks. I'm
Bro,
living
that's what I'm
the life.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why when I didn't mean to trip over, I'm not being disrespectful over what you said about your sister, but every time
Mm-hmm.
every time you bring her up, man, it make me sad on a lot of different levels.
Yeah, I got you. I
You
know what you
hate to
mean.
see a loved one pass away.
Of course,
2,
man.
you
That
hate
was
to
my
see
heart.
somebody so
Mm-hmm.
young pass away. 3, you hate
Word.
to see somebody so young that leave babies here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
4, you hate to see a mama who's a survivor, a mother see their parent, a parent see their child pass away before them,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's sad, it's so sad on
Mm-hmm.
so many different levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so even with that said, the last thing you want to think about is bills.
bills.
So now you got to deal with your loved one passing away, and you got to deal with bills.
Yeah, man. It
Man,
hurt. I ain't gonna. It hurt, and then it hurt,
it
and
hurt,
then
and
it
then it
hurt,
hurt, and then it
and then
keep
it hurt.
hurting. Yep, yep, and then it keep hurting
Right.
because not only did that person um um go to be with the Lord, right? But so did they paycheck.
Hmm. Hmm.
So did,
Finances,
yeah, so did
bills,
they paycheck.
things
Y-
that things that
eh,
needed to be done,
Yep,
things that you didn't know. I mean, that was our own personal business
yep.
or whatever and whatnot. But then when you find out, I mean, I'm being very candid about it. When you find out certain things that
But
um,
it ain't her fault, bro.
it's not her fault. No, it's not her fault. I'm not. I'm never gonna blame my sister for
No,
that. That's her
no,
own. That's her own business. Because who knew that she was gonna leave us and whatnot?
nobody.
Know
She
what I mean?
didn't. I don't want to talk
Know
about
what I
this, bro.
mean?
Let's talk about something else, man. You making me
Yeah,
sad.
facts, kid. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying? You
man.
making me sad, bro. Just no lie.
Anyway.
I ain't joking, man. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? When you think about that stuff,
yeah.
because the ideal situation would have been have insurance enough where you could set up a trust
Get the insurance, y'all.
where the trust could pay her salary to the family even after she gone to take care of everybody at
Get
least for
life
like
insurance. Get
yeah
life insurance,
at
y'all.
least for like 10 or 12 years, bro. You're not gonna be able to take care of people forever, but if you can give somebody like a 10 or 12 year head start before that trust money before that trust money finally dwindle out, then
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing else that she can do.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
life insurance, y'all, man, because you just don't. I mean, I'm gonna just say this, and then we're gonna break off all that. But
Yeah, I ain't want to
if
talk about
you
yeah.
don't know, if you don't know what the situation is, and then you find yourself in a situation where you have to start doing certain things, um, you don't want to put your people in the bind, and you don't want to. What's the word I want to say? You don't want to kind of put the burden on them to make sure your final. Uh,
Especially when they not used to carrying the burden,
yeah,
right? You don't want to force, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
And so for those that don't, man, listen, I practice what I preach,
Mm.
right? Because I'm a big guy, like 300, weighed myself today, 348 something pounds. That's not a
Get
healthy
some
size.
bitters, y'all.
Yeah, that ain't a healthy weight, right? So with that said, I already got like insurance on stuff. Like I got insurance for our assets. I got insurance for potential medical bills,
Hmm.
and I got insurance for my salary, and I got insurance for final expense. And I know that
Hmm.
sounds like a lot of insurance, right? That sounds like a lot of insurance, right? But but um I'm not paying
Salute.
that much because as an agent, I know how to find rates that fit my budget.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to find the rates that fit my budget, but at the same time, too, I didn't have all of it at once. I'm stacking them. Like the first thing I want to do was make sure I have final expense, so Mo wouldn't have to borrow money
Hmm.
to bury me with,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And then I found a good policy that could cover my annual salary or
Hmm.
thereabout, right? It won't cover my annual salary, but it'll be enough for Mo
Facts.
to live with plus what she make, right? And
Listen,
then
I'm sorry, Freezy. For people in our age range, man, and I just want to just get this little PS PSA out real quick. Yo, man, we gotta take care of ourselves, man, and do better. And
right,
not to say that we not doing better, but once we get past that half a century mark, we got to start thinking about the long term and the long run and whatnot,
right.
because the long run is going to be a short run and stuff. And if we don't take care of ourselves, man, our demise is real quick, because now we in the upper age bracket where we could succumb to different sicknesses and diseases and stuff like that. So we got to start, like, thinking about our kids and our children, our grandchildren. I don't have grandchildren, and I'm fortunately for y'all that got grandchildren, man, I'm proud of y'all and whatnot. I
Yeah,
know
man.
my son out here, he messing with his deans and his little tutors and stuff like that. he in Syracuse University acting up
Checking out,
and
yeah.
whatnot. Yeah, he acting up, man. He tapping them teachers hard. But anyway, I don't want him to have no kids with them. But I'm just
Right.
saying, like, grandchildren. I don't have no grandkids and stuff like that. But I'm 50, and I have to think about what um
50. Wow.
yeah, Boulevard 50 and whatnot.
Bro,
But I have to
they say black don't crack.
black don't crack, Cone.
But
Yeah.
it will stretch like a motherfucker though.
Oh man, I don't want to be no minister.
Yeah, how many people how many of your friends was like real skinny when they was young, and
Yeah,
then when you see them
yeah,
again, they pop face like Uncle Freezy. Yo, when
yeah.
I
I
was
know a lot of
18,
them.
I was 177 pounds, bro.
God, dog.
Yeah, that's what
What,
I'm
you wasn't
saying.
eating? You wasn't eating?
I was eating, bro. I must have had a tapeworm or something.
Mm, okay,
Yeah, I must have had a
okay.
tapeworm or something because I could eat like a what?
Man, 18 years old, I was at least about man, I think I was like 175 because I was playing baseball and stuff like
Yeah, me
that.
too.
Yeah, yeah, 175 and
Batting
everything.
eighth, playing left field, play some third base.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Come in and pitch a little bit, beam somebody in the back. You know,
Oh, speaking of third base, man, let me tell you something, man. Third base is one of the illest Caucasian
step
rap
into the
groups that
AM. Dun,
step
dun,
into the A.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, third base was an ill group, man. I
yeah,
like third base, man. They was alright for some little white dudes from Far Rockaway in Brooklyn. Yeah,
yeah, man. Step into the AM. Yeah. Pop
yeah,
goes the
man.
weasel.
Pop goes the wheel.
Yeah.
Get the gas face.
Gas face. Brooklyn, Queens.
Brooklyn Queen. Oh, Brooklyn
Yeah. Real
Queens.
cool. Cause Brooklyn's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Triple time the darkness. Oh man,
Yeah.
yo, they was dope. They was
Yeah.
dope,
They
man.
was dope. They was dope.
But man, get your insurance, man. Get your insurance for yourself and your kids and your grandkids, man. So nobody don't have to have the burden on their back of doing your final days in
Yeah, man.
Hamptons.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So talk to Uncle Freezy,
We
man.
gotta do. Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do, bro. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know, step our
Right,
game up, man. We gotta step
right.
our game up, bro.
Step your game up and step into the AM. You
Step
heard?
into the AM. Dun, 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 dun.
If she
Yeah.
searching Pete, promise the Pete
And that's
Nice and
Prime
DJ
Minister
Rich.
Pete Nice. Yeah.
It's the Prime Minister, Brooklyn, Queens. Yeah, that was dope. That
Yeah.
was dope.
But
That was
yeah,
dope.
you know what? What I noticed, man, is like we spend money on bullshit.
Timberlands,
We
yeah,
spend money on bullshit,
Invicta,
bro. Yeah, yeah,
Timberlands, Invicta watches, and Wallaby clocks, and
right. And then
man soap.
and then come to the funeral. Like, I'm so sorry,
Mm,
they Uncle Freezer, they say we know we got to work together, and we ain't got no, we don't, bro. You don't have that conversation with insurance agents, bro.
nah, not
You
at
have
all.
that conversation with people that don't know no better, but you can't come to me talk about a GoFundMe page
Yeah,
because
facts.
I listen. No, I'm not doing no,
Hmm.
not a licensed insurance agent, bro. No, you can't do that with
Facts.
somebody who does this for a living. I get during the week, right? During the week, like I
Hmm.
do the next morning drive, I'll come on, or if I got appointments or whatever it is, blah, 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 boom, 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 right? I'm taking calls. I'm looking at my phone when say I'm gonna use Corey Lee for example because he's my brother and I love him, right?
Hmm.
Corey Lee
Cody
is
Lee.
on the thing tripping about Tom Thibodeau rotations. I'm looking at my business phone making Zoom appointments with clients and all this stuff
Hmm.
while people are talking about trading for Bowl so he can play shooting guard for us.
Bobo, man. Okay.
Right. Yo, go get Bowl, bro. Where he gonna play at?
Hmm.
Just move OG to the 2. No.
Hmm.
Just
Not
move
happening.
Randall to the 5. No.
Hmm.
No. Just go get the piece that fit.
Not
Right.
happening.
But the point that I'm getting at is Andios, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Blessings, return blessings, man.
Salute,
Blessing and
salute.
return blessings. But the thing I'm getting at, like if you in a city and you make $60,000 a year, right? And your rent is $2,500 a month. That's like 1/8 of your salary already.
Already, right off the rip, right
And then
off
you
the
gotta
rip.
pay for parking, $1,500 a month.
God forbid you get a ticket.
Bro, and on top of that, you gotta have car insurance in the city.
God forbid. Oh my! If you get in an accident, bro, in the city of New York, and your car insurance is shooting up almost 25%, right off the muscle. They don't
And
care
a lot of times
if your
it's not even your
grandma did
fault.
it. Right. They don't care if the little kid on the bicycle eating sucking on a lollipop.
Right. It don't
Scrape your
matter.
car. It don't matter. It does not matter.
It don't matter. It was $400. Now next month it's gonna be $500.
Right.
Sorry.
That's why a lot of people take their car insurance, or when they buy their car, they put it in somebody else's name outside of the city of New York, so they
Right.
don't have to deal with the car insurance and
Yeah,
stuff like that,
yeah.
because it's
You
crazy.
ever seen the movie New Jersey Drive?
Of course, that's one of my favorite movies, dog.
Bro, think about living in Jersey City and Newark, right?
But guess where they made the movie at?
Where did they make the movie at? I don't know.
Oh, Freezy, I got you on this one, bro.
Yeah,
It wasn't in Jersey. I can tell
I
you
think it
that.
was in Brooklyn, right?
It was in Brooklyn. That's right.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
what I thought.
go.
Yeah, but I didn't know
All
for
of that was
sure.
made
I
in
heard it a
Brooklyn.
long time ago, but I wasn't for sure if it was true.
Oh yeah, it's for sure. It was made in
O-
Brooklyn over there on Morgan and Montauk.
Okay,
Whistle, the Whistle houses over there. Yeah,
okay,
yeah, by the BQE.
okay. Yeah, man. Yo, in Jersey City, bro, and no lie, in Jersey City where I used to live at,
Salute to Jersey City, Illtown,
bro,
JC.
bully, no lie, bro, no lie. In Jersey
I
City, where
remember
we
when they
used to
tore
live
them
at.
houses over there down. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, you talking about Curry Woods?
Yeah, Curry Woods. Yeah.
Yeah, Curry Woods was bro. Curry Woods was like Queensbridge, bro.
It looked like it. It looked.
Yeah, Curry Woods,
It
bro,
looked
was
like
like
it. I've been over there a
Queensbridge,
couple of times. Yeah.
bro. Yo, come on. Hey, salute to everybody that's from Curry Woods, man. Hey, I
Salute.
hope your life is well. Salute to
Salute.
everybody from Montgomery Projects, from
Salute.
from
Word.
Duncan Projects. Salute
Salute.
to everybody from the Hill in Jersey City,
Salute.
up between Kennedy
That's right.
and
Shout them out, homeboy.
down by
hmm
Bayside Park, down off Garfield. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. Dwight Street,
Mm.
um, Ocean Avenue, Martin Luther King. It used to be Jackson. It used to be Jackson Avenue, right?
hmm
But then down Kennedy, where all the hoopers was at, down on Kennedy, over by Snyder. Salute to
hmm
everybody from Lincoln High with all the celebrities, Kool and the Gang, and Bernie. You remember
Mm.
Bernie Palmerly?
Yes, sir.
Bernie
Yes, sir.
Palmerly went to school with us. He went to Lincoln.
Okay. Okay. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah, Bernie Palmerly. You remember
All right.
our homeboys David Rivers, Raphael Addison,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, Roderick Rhodes, a lot of dudes. I'm calling them by their full name.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all will know who they are. All the shorties up under us, like Bobby Hurley, Danny Hurley, all the dudes up under us, younger than us a little bit.
Wow. Okay.
Um, but yeah, but anyways, yeah, man. Um, if you man, if you in the city, and you paying like say you paying like $3,000 a month, and you in a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, a family duplex where the owner of the building live downstairs and y'all live upstairs, and they won't let you
Mm-hmm.
go. They won't let you put nothing in the basement because that's their space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all
Or in the
doing that, bro,
backyard.
yeah, or you can't do nothing in the
That
backyard.
backyard you can't grill
It's
or nothing like that.
yeah,
Nah.
it's off limits. Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you in some type of thing like that, bro, I would definitely tell y'all to consider rural life, right? Because if you're
Mm.
paying $2,500 a month down here where I'm at, it's slow, intentionally slow,
It's
right?
peaceful though.
Bro, for $2,500 a month, you could be living in a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 2.5-acre joint with like a 500 square foot pond in the front yard, paved driveway. Bro, it's crazy. I know a dude paying, I think he paying $6,000 a month, right? He financing, right? Bully, he's financing $6,000 a month. Guess what he financing for $6,000 a month?
A car.
A mobile home park.
Oh wow.
So his house is in it, right?
Yeah.
But he collecting rent from 25 families.
Oh, that's nice.
$1,000 a month.
That's what's up.
So he collecting 25,000, paying 6,000.
Yo, nice. Nice.
Now you're gonna be living in a mobile home. You living in a trailer.
That's all right. Listen, as long as I'm living and I ain't getting wet and cold or I'm sweating to death in the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shelter is everything. Shelter is everything. In the book, in the 5% book, man, they tell you shelter is everything, man, and you can build your boundaries from there. For real.
Yeah, DSA, what's good, bro?
Oh, my man is back. What up, dude?
Chilling.
You ain't punched the clock, did you?
Nah, I'm still on.
I was gonna
Just
say
on my
because you know the clocks have feelings too, bro.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yo, what you had for lunch, homeboy?
I didn't.
Oh, I'm about to send some pasta salad down there to you, then.
Yeah, we gonna cash app you. We gonna cash app you. So, speaking of which, Bully, did I send a monthly contribution to $8 for pasta?
No, man. And you better.
I'm super good. Believe me when I tell you, I'm super good.
You better not send me no $8, man. Yo, freeze, get away from me, man.
I gotta see you the $8. I gotta cash app you the $8 for the pasta salad, bro.
I'm good, man. I'm good. My
bro,
baby made
hey,
me
I told my cousins them that, bro. They was they was laughing so hard, bro. They're like, man, you ain't bought it. And so my cousins are
my baby girl
they
Nicole.
hood. Right. Let me just say, they hood, right?
So look at King Ember. Look, he laughing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I told him, I was like, I cashed out my brother. And my brother from Brooklyn, man, said, you know what I'm saying, it was date night. So I cashed him $8. It was date night, so I cashed him $8. And it was like, man, you ain't even sent him no money for no liquor. No, I ain't sent him no $3 for no liquor, bro.
$3 for liquor. What we gonna get with that, man?
They're like, what the hell kind of liquor he drank?
Yeah,
$3 is a bag of chips now.
Yeah. In New York.
Yeah.
In New York, Bontons? Yes. Times?
Well,
yeah.
It ain't even Bontons or Times no more. It's Utz. It's Utz.
Utz. Yeah, I forgot they took over.
Yeah, they took over that joint. Utz.
Yeah, I forgot they took over.
Man. Bontons,
no more Dipsy Doodle for you.
Yeah,
no
facts.
Doodles.
Yeah, no more Dipsy Doodles.
Bro, I used to live off it. Dipsy Doodles and Chico Sticks, bro.
Oh, Chico Sticks. They don't even. You know how much? Matter of fact, you know what? How much? Guess how much a Chico Stick is now?
$2.
$35.
$1.
Yo, man.
$1. I'm telling you the truth, Roof.
You gotta get out of New York, bro. You gotta get out of New York.
It's $1 for a Chico Stick, homeboy.
Bro,
and it's
New York prices got to get out of New York.
Facts.
Bro, do they realize sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick?
Oh, nice and smooth.
I'm sweet and thicker than
must have been on 125 in St. Nick.
And I was on 125 in St. Nick. Waiting on the cab, standing in the rain, under my heartbeat clouds of pain.
Oh my God, man. Nice and smooth, man. One of the most underrated rap group ever. Nice and smooth, man.
Nice and smooth is funky.
Mm-hmm.
Also hip hop junkies.
That was the joint.
All they want to do is and you.
You. That's that New Jack Swing appeal to it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
man. Nice and smooth is dope, man.
For a Chico Stick, bro.
$1 for a Chico Stick. Look it up.
Bro, okay, so I come from an era, no lie, yo. I come from an era where Now and Laters was legit a dime a pack.
Yep.
By the time
10
I
cents.
was in high school, they was a quarter
Yep.
a pack, bro. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw them on the internet. They selling these joints for $2.
Yep. Yep. That's a fit of that.
Wholesale,
Bro,
Wholesale, right?
not
that
wholesale.
yeah, wholesale. So y'all know what that means,
Oh,
wholesale, right? That means you put
Mm-hmm.
it in the store and sell it more than $2.
Yep. Yep.
But it's not
Yep. That
retail.
is a
Notice
fact.
DSA didn't say retail. He said wholesale. He didn't give you the
Wholesale.
retail price. He gave you the wholesale price. You know what I'm saying? That's the price that you get from the distributor,
Yeah, I
bro.
remember when they was
Facts.
recorded too. Word, man. Times have changed, man. Yo, they don't even sell lemon heads. They don't sell the blow pops no more. They don't
Yeah,
sell the bubble gum, yummy gum, and whatnot. They don't sell a lot of the stuff that we used to. They don't even sell the Boston baked. I mean, they sell the Boston baked beans, but you have to go get them like from Coney Island in
right.
bulk. You got to get them in bulk, like wholesale. Yeah, wholesale. Yeah, but
Wholesale,
you got
bro.
to go. You got to go to the whole candy store to go get it. They
Right.
don't sell them in the store like
They
that,
don't
like
retail it. Yeah, they don't
individually.
retail it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't sell it individually, man. You have to go to Coney Island or you have to go to
You gotta go
Canal
to
Street.
Costco or Sam's,
Yeah, man.
and
Yeah, man. It's
you gotta,
crazy.
yo, you gotta buy
Crazy.
a pallet full of Charleston shoes. What the fuck I'm gonna do with
Yeah, a pilot.
what
Right,
the fuck
right.
I'm gonna do with a pallet full of Charleston shoes, bro?
Yeah, and you gonna die.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Uncle
That's
Freezer, when you open
crazy.
that spot on 95 where you serve 24-hour food, that's
Mm.
where you can make your extra bread.
Bim,
With
bim,
with Chelsea Chews?
Charles choose on the side.
Charleston shoes. I'll,
Because
I'll, I'll,
I guarantee the nostalgia alone will have people buying it.
I'll be
Yeah, no
outside like
doubt.
like like Raekwon
Yeah.
the chef. Yo, 2 for $5, son. They got
2 for
garbage down the way. 2 for $5
5.
Charleston shoes. They got garbage down the way, son.
They got garbage down the way, son. Yo,
That
you don't want
Charleston
that.
chew you buy it over there is expired. This is the real joint.
Is expired. It ain't even toffee, bro. It ain't even chocolate.
Oh
It's
man, y'all
nougat,
wildin'.
son. Nougat.
Yeah, nougat, yo, nougat, son, nougat.
Might as well buy you a Snicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They laughing at you.
Get your old ass Milky Way. Get your old ass Milky Way or something like that. A crocodile. Remember them crocodile?
Yeah,
Word.
yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Them cigarettes them little funny cigarettes that we used to eat as candy.
yeah.
Yo.
Yo, you talking about yeah. Oh my god, bro.
And that's not, yeah, I'm about to say that's flavored chalk.
That's all it was chalk. It was
That's
chalk with some
all it
flavor on
was.
it.
Yeah, that's all it was, bro.
Because you could take it to the chalkboard and write your name with it
And
for
right with
sure.
it, bro.
They was trying to feed the kids asbestos on the low. Horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Word, man. Them days back in the days, man. If y'all don't know, man, back in the days, we had it good. We had it good. Me, DSJ, Corey Lee, Freezy,
Yeah, had it
Soulfinger.
good, bro.
We had it good, man.
And,
We had it
and
good. Allah
Bully,
Wise and all of us.
Bully, you know
Yeah.
what? When people hear me speak, they assume that I'm not from the city, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard that.
like they'll hear me talk, and they're like, man, nah, ain't no way he from. Ain't no way he from Jersey City. Ain't no way he
Yeah,
went
it's from
to.
the six borough.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Ain't no way he went to PS20 and PS15. Ain't no way he went to Whitney M. Young Junior School on
Mm-mm.
Stegman and Dwight come out the back door on Dwight Street. Ain't no way he went to Dickinson High
Man, put your
and
resume on display, homeboy.
in
Let it
St.
know.
Anthony's.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Yeah.
way. Ain't no way that man went to. Ain't no way that man went to 5 different colleges, got a bachelor's
Mhm.
degree in business and a master's. Yo, Alon Wise is in the building.
Oh,
Oh, what up,
Salute,
homeboy?
special
salute, salute. Peace, peace,
What
special
up?
peace.
What up?
guest.
What up? What up? What
Peace,
up? What
peace,
up?
peace, peace,
Peace
peace.
God. Peace God.
All it took was Charleston Chew to get all our wise on the panel.
That all it
We
took was
should
a
have done this a
Ah,
talent.
long time ago.
It was
All
the
it took
now
was
or
a
laters. It
talent.
was the now or laters.
it was the
Yo, it's a watermelon now or later, bro.
Yes, sir.
yo,
The
the
watermelon and the
mystery
apple,
mix.
the mixed ones. You know they got
Yeah, the
the ones
mystery
that
mix.
mix, right?
The
Yeah, the
green and
mystery
red
mix.
ones.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the mystery mix. The mystery
Hey,
mix.
King
You want
Ember,
the
does it
mystery
take
mix?
King Ember? Does it take us talking about Hubba Bubba to bring you up here too?
Oh, Hubba Bubba,
Hubba
bro.
Bubba. Come on, son.
Uncle Freeze, what's good, man?
Salute, salute, salute. What's good, boss?
I'm here hanging with y'all, man. I was on the phone with Boulevard earlier. He
Yes,
was like,
sir.
yo, I need you to come through. I need you to come through. I said, if Delano gonna be there, I'm gonna be there.
Bam.
There you
Simple.
go.
That's
Simple.
all it. That and a pallet full of Charleston shoes and now laters.
pallet.
Because you know Uncle Freezy blocked me, right?
Yeah, bam. Yep.
A long time ago, he blocked me. That's why I
Oh,
ain't
no,
been on
I
the
ain't know
show all
that.
this time.
I ain't know
Bam.
that.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm a tumbo, bro.
He
I'm a tumbo, bro.
Not today. All right.
He said not today.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Nah,
man.
nah. But Freeze, I was because I know I'm gonna be working on Sunday and everything, so I asked Wise and you and Call, man. I asked to step in for me, you and Call.
Right,
Let me get his perspective. I was gonna ask DSJ too. Man, step in for me while I'm doing my joint and
bro.
stuff like that.
I'm gonna be celebrating, bro. It's my birthday weekend, man.
Oh, that's right. Yo,
Yeah,
happy birthday,
yeah,
Yo,
man.
happy
Freeze.
birthday,
Yeah,
big
man. Yeah, man.
Happy
Appreciate
born
y'all,
day.
bro.
I
You
forgot,
know they
dude.
say black don't crack, but it will stretch like a motherfucker. Though. It will.
Yeah. Oh, so we ain't got no shows coming this weekend? We
Now
good?
y'all do y'all thing, Brent. Man, I'm gonna hit the button and then I'm gonna go back and enjoy my birthday stuff, man.
All
I'm
right,
gonna just hit the button and listen.
all right, I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be over here in the plantation, man. You know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean?
Yeah, man.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
man.
So I talked to I asked Wise and I was gonna call DSJ. And
Right.
I mean, well, I got him right here. I mean, y'all want to step in, man? Step in, please do so.
I
Please.
told you I might do a little something for like a half hour because I gotta work in the morning, but I don't work until I think 11 that day, 11,
Okay.
12 of that day. So I
Right.
might have a little bit of time to rock with y'all.
Yeah, man. Come through.
Yeah, please do, man.
Be, you know what I'm saying, the wisdom, you know what I'm saying, be
Yes.
that for holding it down, making sure nobody, you know what I'm saying, go crazy with the takes. Like, you know what I'm saying, give
Right.
Tom Thibodeau a 13-year extension.
I don't know how you do it every day, Freeze.
I don't know.
Yo, Freeze be doing it.
I don't know
I
how
was
you
telling
do it
Corey
every
Lee.
day, Freeze.
I was telling Corey Lee. I said, yo, Freeze be moving like Freeze. I admire that man right there because that man, no matter what, he gonna get up there and he gonna talk his square biz for sure.
The
Or
grind is
whatnot.
real. I respect
Yeah,
it though.
man.
Bro,
That's
but
why I
definitely
tune in
respect it.
every
I
day.
be in this office. So I got this home office, man, that I do insurance sales out of. And so I be at the computer anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when the phone ain't ringing, then I'm usually answering emails from insurance companies or whatever it is. I ain't gonna get into the particulars, but I'll be
Right.
working, but it don't take my full attention to answer emails. Like, you know what I'm saying, send them somebody date of birth or send, you know what I'm saying, something
Yeah.
like, the clerical stuff.
Yo,
So
I've been rocking with Uncle Freeze for a long time, man.
yeah,
I
man, it's
remember
been
Freeze was getting jumped on Sim Show a long time
a
ago.
long time ago, bro.
Ever since then, I had your back, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You remember when Who's Mark used to jump on me? Who's Mark be like, yo, he talk funny. He ain't even
They
from the
was
city.
killing you one day. All of them was on your back, bro. I
I
think it was
love it,
about
bro.
RJ Barrett.
Yep. I love it, bro. I love it, bro. I love it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
You know what
said,
I'm
I
saying?
like that guy, man.
Yeah,
He's tough.
yeah, man. I love it, bro. You know
I
what I'm
ain't know
saying?
you was a boxer then, though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Dag, you just put a rock in my shit. I used to box, but not like,
The Green Street champ, right?
yeah, I'm the Green Street 2-time, bro.
The supermarket 2-time title winner.
Two-time champ, bro. That first year, that first year I won, I got them $400 on a Friday night, bro. Gee, you can't, Bully. Bully. No lie. I won $400 and we wound up spending like $550 that night.
How you went from the black to the red that fast,
That
please?
fast, bro. It's when you got
so much for earning them winnings.
Yeah, it's like y'all know what it's like. You know how you got a crew or whatever, and then a couple of homeboys they hang and they ain't really got no. You know what I'm saying? You can't do your boys like that. You can't eat steak in front of your boy, man, and you know what I'm saying, he ain't eating, bro.
That's why it ain't no fun when you ain't getting money, when everybody ain't getting money.
Right. You got, bro. It's
You gotta
leave
buy
family before the
everybody
Exactly.
bread.
drinks.
And leave
I heard
family
You
you. I
after
gotta
heard
the
you. I
buy
was.
bread.
his girl drinks.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was in the little boys' room, man. I ain't want to hear y'all. I ain't want y'all to hear me in the bathroom. So anyway, yeah, I heard you. You the Green Street bully?
No, the
Yeah,
Green Street.
four
Nah, I
hundred
ain't never
dollars.
been a bully, but I was the Green
Nah,
Street.
nah. I'm only playing. I know. I heard y'all
Yeah,
though. I
I
heard
won
y'all.
$400, bro, and I wound up
Yo,
spending
hold on. Let me
$550.
ask you why I got freeze right here. We got him cornered off because we got 3 Brooklyn dudes on the panel
Right.
at one
Uh
time.
oh.
And I'm saying, for the longest time, I've been hearing the most powerfulest borough, the greatest borough, the
The brother in the
Bronx and the
world, the
BX and
Bronx,
all of that,
Queens,
and
Staten
Inwood
Island.
and all of that. What happened to Brownsville, Flatbush, East Flatbush, Crown Heights, Coney Island? What happened? East New York, Canarsie, Bed-Stuy, Fort Greene. It's a lot of spaces that you've been missing on
Mm-hmm.
in the
Park Slope.
intros. Yeah, Park Slope, Red
Like I
Hook.
say, the slopes, the hook.
Yeah.
But but
It's
you
a
know
lot
what?
of
If you look
areas
at
that
Yo,
you've been
yo,
leaving out.
why y'all
Y'all
always leave out?
always shouting out Williamsburg because my man Ron is always Williamsburg.
Yo, why
Williams,
y'all always leave out? I'm trying to figure
Williamsburg.
out why y'all trying to leave out East New York. Y'all don't never say East New York, bro. For
I
one, I
said
find it.
East New York.
Okay.
yeah,
East New
My,
York.
my
That's
apologies.
me and Quiet Money.
Yeah,
Brownsville, East New York.
yeah. My apologies, bro. Yeah, East New York, bro. But I
You
always,
always
if
shouting
you
out
notice,
Williamsburg, man, and trying to really throw us under the bus with that Williamsburg take,
yo,
bro.
you gotta
and
admit
Kid
that's
Whitney
funny,
from
bro.
Flatbush.
And I say Williamsburg first. Shout out to Williamsburg with
Oh
all
shit!
with their French poodles and they fast
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. You
Hey
know what
yo, I take the BB gun and shoot at them all the time,
I'm saying?
son. Pew, pew, pew,
Yo,
pew.
but I always, hey, Bully, do I not always give Brooklyn credit when I do this? Do I not always give Brooklyn?
Yeah, the thing is, Brownsville is missing. Brownsville is missing, man.
Brownsville ain't missing. Brownsville, yo, I represent Brownsville when I do this.
Like you on the beat.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
everybody covered. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he got a cover, man. He got a cover, man.
I don't
He
know
got
about all that.
I mean, and then plus,
I don't know about all that.
if
That's
Brooklyn wasn't
Dumbo right there. That ain't Brownsville. That's Dumbo.
no,
Oh
That's
snap! He
Dumbo.
said that's
That's right
Dumbo.
there, but that's by the Williamsburg Bridge right there. I mean, not Williamsburg, the Manhattan Bridge.
oh
Manhattan Bridge.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
you
that's
right,
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
you
Dumbo by the
right.
Sugar Factory. Yeah,
I ain't
Like
that
you on the beat.
right
Oh,
there.
you right.
yeah, that's Dumbo.
I know
That's
I
Dumbo.
gotta edit that. Okay, I gotta edit that. My bad.
That's
My
Dumbo.
bad.
That's Dumbo.
Yeah. Hey, my
He
bad.
right. He right.
Right.
He's right. That's Dumbo.
He right. He right. I gotta. Yeah, you right. You right, bro.
That's
My
a
mistake.
fact.
Yeah.
Put
But
some of that.
I wouldn't say that if yo I consider myself a straight shooter, bro, a truth teller,
Cause
right?
I
When I
can't mix up Jersey City and Hoboken.
Nah, don't do that. You gonna get in a
yo
fight
see
right
how
there.
you see how my middle finger almost came out by itself. My middle finger almost came out by itself, bro. You know what I'm saying? No
I
disrespect.
know about Jersey. I'm not even gonna play her like that. I know
Yeah,
GI will come out of nowhere with the golf clubs and all that.
bro.
Oh man, swinging.
No disrespect, bro. Like no disrespect to Brooklyn and New York City, wherever you from in the city, right? But
Facts.
but Jersey, we come from like a different, like we ain't got no resources, right? Our parents and our uncles them, man, a lot of our parents and uncles them had like drug addictions. They worked bad jobs, working
Word.
minimum wage. You know what
Word.
I'm saying? North Jersey, bro. When we say we get it out the mud, bro, we legit
Passive.
get a yo. My mom used to work a minimum wage job and had to work overtime just so that she can be in debt, right? Right.
Facts.
That's crazy.
My
That's
pops worked.
crazy.
My pops worked a great job at Ford Motor Company, where he was bringing home about, or not bringing home, but he was getting paid about $900 a week in the 70s, right? But he had a drinking problem and a gambling problem. So
Mm.
by the time he made it home, he ain't have nothing but like $60
Mm.
from
Mm.
all
Mm.
that working he did all week, putting doors, putting doors on Mustangs, like taking the door of a Mustang, a Mustang car, taking it out with one hand, and the other hand got the impact tool, putting the door on. By the time he come home, bro, he got $60 in his pocket.
That's crazy.
My mother used to cry, bro. My mother used to be crying that he never missed a day from work. But his drinking problem was so bad and his gambling problem was so bad that by the time he got home, he ain't had no money. Right. And so and then we have no resources. We was up on the hill, right? Like my man, like I told Bully this story, right? When we moved to Van Nostrand, between Ocean and Jackson, you know what I'm saying? I started getting a little freedom because we used to be kept in the house. But once we moved to Van Nostrand up on the hill, well, Woodlawn was on the hill, but once we got to Van Nostrand, bro, my grandmother used to let us go outside. When I was on Woodlawn, we used to play inside the yard or whatever, in the street or whatever. And on Woodlawn, that's why I got the name Uncle Freezy, because even though I was young, I was older than all the other kids on the street. Right? Like I was like 7, all the other kids was like 4 or 5 years old. So they'll come outside looking for me, and I used to be taking them around, Woodlawn or whatever. Like, don't go there don't play in the street. Don't play between them cars. You know what I'm saying? Don't let such and such ride your bike because he ain't gonna never bring it back. I used to be that guy, right? on Woodlawn. You know how dudes will walk up to Shorty like, Shorty, let me get a ride.
Let me get a ride.
I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? And then we have to walk all the way down on Stegman and be in like a little fake gang fight. You know how it's like this group of 7-year-olds against this group of 7-year-olds or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you ain't never getting nobody to be like, yo, let me ride this skateboard down the hill real fast.
Yeah. and see the thing about it, bro, is if you did it like when you was on Woodlawn, bro. If you did that and if we ever saw you, we don't care if we saw you at Journal Square, bro. We don't care if you could be in front of the courthouse. If we ever saw you,
it's on site.
You was getting your ass beat, bro. by 300 7-year-olds, bro. And we ain't taking
307-year-olds.
And we ain't taking no shorts, bro. Ain't no crying.
Bully, that don't sound like Brooklyn.
He said he was on Nostrand Ave, so immediately I said, "Oh yeah, he's from Brooklyn." Like
yeah, bro, I'm telling you. But when I was up when we was on Van Nostrand, right? A dude used to talk to me about not being that guy, right? Because I was, how you experience, how you get a little bit, how they give you an inch and you try to take a yard. Yeah, so I was out there wilding out like I'm 9, 9, 10 years old. All the little mommies is outside. I'm hollering at all the 11-year-old girls. I'm thinking I'm somebody, and trying to be a little gangster or whatever. And a dude on the street named Born Supreme, he used to be like, yo, he used to talk to me about life stuff, right? He like, nah, man. He like, yo, I know you tired of going to church, bro, but they taking you to church. They keeping you in church to keep you off the street. You think it's all about religion, but nah. If you here in this safe place, then that means you not out there in a dangerous place, right? I didn't understand it at the time because you're a kid. You're like, damn, I done been to church 8 times this week. If I gotta
say there's no church in the wild,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I need to go to something. If I die, I need to go to something better than heaven. If I'm putting in this much work, right?
Exactly.
This is what I'm thinking as a kid. But you know how you don't know, but whatever. It's like he used to talk to me about stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was like my father in the streets, right? And no lie, me and Keith from across the street, my best friend, Shantae from Armstrong was on my stoop, Junior from up the street. You know how everybody have names, right?
Right.
I'm Uncle Freezy. That's Keith from across the street. That's Junior from up the street. You know what I'm saying? That's Sean from Fulton. That's Shantae from Armstrong. You know how everybody got a name, right? So we on my porch, bro. No lie. Born Supreme was walking down the street. He stopped to holler at us, right? Dudes zoomed down the street in this big black car, right? They got out the car. They walked to Born Supreme. They shoved him up against the car. A dude shot him in the face in front of us. Killed him on the spot. I had knew the dude for 3 years, bro. I watched that man get killed right in front of me, right? All the girls on the block is screaming. The dude looking at us with the smoking gun. right? He looking at us with a gun in his hand. He just take a drag of a cigarette and flick it and get back in the car and take off. Right,
No malice.
right. He ain't felt nothing, bro. He a killer. He ain't felt nothing. But the thing about it is, the girls is out there screaming. Don't you know it took them 3 hours to get an ambulance there? That man bled out on the street in front of my house.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've seen a lot of situations like that, Freeze. Not to desensitize the situation, but I remember one time it was like I think it was Memorial Day. We was at my sister's house. She got a like big park right across from my house.
Right.
In the Bronx. So everybody go
the
and cook
greatest
out.
borough ever. Yeah.
Not really, but I'm just saying. Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the
I got love for the Bronx. But everybody was in the park grilling. It's like maybe 40, 50 different grills out, different families out in the park.
Right.
But it was this one dude, because it's a bunch of row houses that everybody, like, they might have put all their money together, their grandmother, everybody, and they bought those houses across the street.
Right.
So my family had bought one. When my grandmother passed, my sister took it. So, that's like the main house everybody go to for the holidays.
Right.
So we all over there. We all know everybody from the block because my grandmother lived there since we was younger. So we all know all the family. So this one dude just came through the block. I'm sitting on the stoop that's looking at everybody in the park, and this one dude came through the block. But I ain't recognize him from nobody. And he just had this look like he was looking for somebody. Then he walked in the park. And when he walked in the park, he was like, my family was right there. So I went right behind him and started getting all the kids like, nah, y'all come over this way. Y'all come across the street. Come across the street.
Yeah.
And everybody like, what's going on? I'm like, look, just get across the street. And then it's another entrance to the park on the other side, like way on the other side. And then I started seeing other dudes coming the other way. Man, they caught this dude from right next door. He just came home from jail. Lit him up in front of all of the kids, all the families right there, and walked out the other side of the park. The precinct is right around the corner because the PAL is the precinct on one block, then the PAL right on the corner.
Yep.
And it took like an hour because the way the park was, like the way the block is, they couldn't even get into the block. The police wouldn't even get out the car to walk into the park.
Right. Yep.
Homeboy was just laying there in front of his family for like an hour and a half.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And that's just one incident.
Bro, it's street life, bro. That's that street life, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like when people like so for one, a lot wise, I appreciate you sharing that with us, bro. Because it take, you know what I'm saying, a strong person to relive that by sharing it with others. You know what I'm saying? So it take a strong, and every time I hear y'all share y'all stories, y'all life stories, bro, it always make me emotional because it's like we family from different families, bro. We experience so much of the same stuff. We experience so much of the same stuff. It's like, when you say that, I'm like, yo, I've been through the same thing. That's why when you said your grandma being the matriarch of y'all family, and trying to do the right thing for the following generations, and maybe that's not the case, but that's what I took from it. So
that's how it was, because she was like, when you know how you young and you always like, your grandmother might take you to Bahamas, or I'm sorry, I don't know, I might cut you off.
No.
All right, well, you know how your grandmother might take you like Bahamas, Canada, all these different places when you're young. Right. And then as you getting older, you like, but we poor. Where's all this money coming from?
Right.
Like, how we doing all this stuff? And then you just, like, I start seeing, like, she was a gambler. She always go to Vegas. She always in Atlantic City. She play the numbers every day.
Yeah.
We play the numbers. She take me to the number hole around the corner. We go to OTB on Picking Avenue. Yeah. So now I'm learning how to play the numbers. I'm learning how to play the horses. Right. So every little bit of money I get, or she give me some money for going with her, I'm like, nah, put it on. What you putting it on?
Yeah.
Like, let me
that book. Go get the red book.
Exactly, big blue, big red.
Get the big blue, big red, big blue.
The dream book.
The dream book, yeah.
But then as I got older, I started seeing she was hustling the whole time, doing little things. She had like they used to have club meetings. and it was like her and 3 of her good friends, and they used to book little trips and raise money in the community, and all of the families come together. They go to Atlantic City, go to Bear Mountain trips, and what's that other place I remember we went to? It was one time, I forget, but someplace upstate. Nah, it wasn't Palisades. Upstate
the
New York.
the Rocket Horse Ranch.
Nah, but it was a ranch though. It was a ranch because we had took it was an old picture.
What you talking
we
about?
was like in a
Catskills? You
jazz.
talking about upside Brooklyn, Catskill area?
Nah,
that wasn't it. We used to go up to Poughkeepsie.
I'm gonna let you know because we got a picture of it from way back. When I look back at it, I can see the name of it.
Okay.
But
we used to go to Poughkeepsie up in the Rocket Horse Ranch, man. That's where we used to go up to, man.
Like we used to go up. What I said, Bear
Mountain.
You
talking about Action Park?
Nah, but we used to go there too.
Action Park, we used to go there too. Word,
yeah, Action Park,
because
they had the go karts.
Action Park.
They had the go karts at Action Park.
You know why they closed? You know why they closed Action Park though, right, y'all? Because like 10 dudes got killed over that dude.
Didn't the go karts catch on fire, son?
Yeah, the go karts caught on fire. The girl came up the slip and slide and got a neck cut off. And when they had to close the park, man.
I got
Freeze, you an OG. You remember Brigantine Castle?
Oh yeah, Brigantine Castle. Yeah.
I don't remember that. Where's that at? Because I may have been. I don't remember though.
That's
you don't remember Brigantine Castle? That's Jersey.
That's Jersey.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yo, because I ain't go to Brigantine Castle. We used to go to Great Adventure.
That's called Medieval Times now. Yeah, Medieval Times.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Brigantine Castle, yo. I used to be, yo. We couldn't wait to go to Brigantine Castle. Then we got there, it was whack, right?
Yeah. When you bro, I ain't gonna lie. I got hurt at Action Park though. I got
That's why they closed it down because everybody was getting hurt.
Yeah, I got my shoulder scratched up, mad at Action Park, bro. And then they didn't even take me to the hospital. Yo, I got hurt at Action Park, right? Like
look it up. It's on YouTube. Look it up.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying.
My bad. Go ahead.
I was like, this is like when 70 something. I was real little, bro. I was like a 4th grader, bro. I got my back shoulder. The back of my shoulder was scratched up. Wouldn't hit for like a month, bro. At Action Park, I slid off. They used to have these things that you used to come down. And man, I flew off that thing and I slid on my shoulder, bro, for like a mile. It seemed like.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then the dude was like, "You all right, kid?" He rinsed it off with some water and just said, "He like, you all right, kid? Get out of here." And
wow.
gnats was on my back all day, bro. They didn't even give me a Band-Aid, bro.
Damn.
Thank you, New York.
Oh snap! No, that's in Jersey, man. That's in Jersey.
Nah, man, I'm messing around.
That's their Patterson.
Too brash.
Yeah. Man. Listen, man.
Hey, yo, Bully, you know they got a waterfall in Patterson?
It's called Slip and Slide.
Really?
No, a real waterfall in Patterson.
Oh,
you mean a natural waterfall?
A
natural waterfall in Patterson.
I didn't know that.
Matter of fact, Wise, they over Crescent, right? They over Crescent right now. They got a big flood over there.
Yeah, they always flooding because they got all them hills in Patterson.
Yeah,
all them hills,
bro. Yeah.
I tell you what I do know. I tell you what I do know, bro. Bro, no disrespect to wherever you live, wherever you watching this from, but don't nobody, or at least back in the day, nobody, and I mean nobody, had Chinese food like Patterson, bro. I went to Patterson to stay with my auntie for the weekend, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you know how I brag on Jersey City, like Jersey City got the best of everything, right? That's what I say because I'm from there. But man, listen, the Chinese food in Patterson, bro, and they got like 3 of them, like from corner to corner to corner, bro. It's like, yo, man. I was like, yo, bro, I ain't never tasted Chinese food this good. And when I was a shorty, I ain't even like to eat. I just wanted to play. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go outside and holler at the neighbor daughter. That was my thing. I ain't care nothing about food. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never really grow up eating Chinese food like that. Like we used to
I
have a
ain't really
halal
like Chinese
Chinese
food.
food around my block, so we used to go to the
Halal, yeah,
halal
Yeah.
halal Chinese food, yeah.
Chinese food.
Yo, I used to get my joint. I used to get my joint off of I used to get my joint off of Bedford and Flatbush Suspension, man, and whatnot.
How
They
how
had
far
they
how
had
far away
they
from
had
that is that from you from the house? Is that like walking distance? That's like what, 4
No,
miles?
no. We had to.
Oh
We
no,
used to ride our
no.
bikes. We used to ride our bikes down there
Oh
and
they
man.
used
whatnot. I'm
to
in Bed Stuy and whatnot.
Yeah,
So we used to
I'm
ride up.
saying
We
we
used to
talking
ride up
about.
Nostrand Avenue and stuff
have a
and go get
joint
it.
on Franklin and Fulton too,
Oh
but
yeah,
they
Franklin
closed
and
it
Fulton.
down.
Yeah, they closed it
And
down over there by the S train. I mean, by the shuttle.
Y'all
right
used to
when
Yeah.
ride bikes in Brooklyn,
when
bro?
the
Y'all ain't
shuttle.
never have to fight?
Of
Nah,
course.
Huh?
back then when I used to go over there, like we used to go, like I used to go with my pops. He'd go
Oh,
over there and get the food and bring it back to the house. It was like we was going out to eat when we used to go to the Chinese food because we ain't go to the
Hmm.
Chinese food that much.
okay,
Like
Right.
we ain't eat red meat in my house.
okay.
So back
Facts.
then, going to the
Facts.
halal Chinese food for us was like everything. Like
Right.
I'd be like,
Hmm.
I'm going with you, so I can get all the duck sauce. I want the soy sauce.
Right, right.
I'm going. Like that was like a big thing going to the Chinese food for
Hey,
us.
yo, DSJ, do y'all? I don't know, Freezy, you might remember. Do you remember Sapolos on Marcy Ave by the
No.
car wash?
I'm not really that familiar. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not familiar with Brooklyn like that. I'm more
Okay,
familiar with
with the Bronx.
Bronx River, South Bronx.
Okay,
Um
okay.
um and even though I got a lot of relatives in Inwood and Fall Rockaway, I'm more
Hmm.
familiar with Brentwood, Central Islip,
Out in
them
Long Island,
areas.
Y'all
Yeah,
know about
yeah,
Conqueezy though. Y'all know about Concal, right?
come cow, yeah,
yeah.
on Myrtle.
Or Myrtle, Concal. So that was up the block from San Polos. That was a Latino uh, halal Chinese restaurant. So you got Spanish food, you got halal, and you got Chinese all in the same place, kid. It was so beautiful, man. It was on Emerson and Myrtle, right up the block, not too far from Concal, man. Off the
And
chain.
halal is mean like all natural, right?
Is kosher.
Yeah, it's
Kosher.
kosher.
Yeah,
That's
Hmm.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, but yeah, yeah,
Kosher. Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Kosher.
permissible.
But it
yeah.
was great. It was great, man. And now you don't even find that. The only thing that's left is Concal.
Oh
Everything
wow.
else is gone
They
and
got a
whatnot.
couple halal Chinese in Brooklyn still left, but I don't
I
really
know,
get a
but
chance
man,
to
you
go
got,
by there that much no
yeah,
more.
you got to find
It's
them
one
joints,
right by the
man.
Barclays.
Right.
Man, I ain't messing with that doo arena, man. I ain't messing with that.
Nah,
Yeah, I
not
don't.
the arena. It's like it's on
No, I
Fourth
know.
Avenue.
Yeah, it's on Fourth Ave. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's on Fourth Ave. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's over
Allah
there.
wise, man. I'm glad
What
to
happened?
hear you up here, boy. For real, homeboy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know me. Remember my old emoji? I'm the smoking Nick original.
Mm.
The
That's
original
Mm.
why.
smoking.
That's why I don't got my camera.
Right.
You know
Right.
how I get it popping. But
Yes,
Respect.
I
sir.
had to
Respect.
I had to jump in because I seen Freeze. I ain't had that many people on anyway. I was like, let me just stop by and see what's up with y'all. See how long y'all can
Mm-hmm.
rock because I got a
Yeah,
little
man.
time today.
Yeah, man. I'm listen, man. The reason why I even turn the mics on Vibes is because I love having a platform where people from similar backgrounds, even though we never
Yes, sir.
probably did never knew each other
Yes, sir.
in a space before this, can come together and just talk about whatever. Right. Like Bully legit is trying to get me to believe that dinosaurs existed. Right. Shit like
Yeah, I
that.
heard about that.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. Like Bully legit trying to get me to
Wait a
think.
minute. I have my mic on mute. I just got finished watching Godzilla Legacy of Monsters and whatnot. Dinosaurs do exist,
Oh
man.
my god, man, what the fuck we
Okay.
talking about, bro? DSA, what the hell going on, bro? No disrespect to Brooklyn, Brandon, but man,
Hey yo, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yo, Wise and DSJ and Freeze. I'm just joking. But listen, you know what? I can't agree with you on that because they everywhere. Every time you pull up a fossil, it's a dinosaur, dude. Like what are you saying?
I
I'm
ain't never
still
see a dinosaur. I seen an alligator. I seen
yeah.
stuff like that.
Are
You know
they
what I'm
not?
saying?
Are they not a distant
And they
relative?
try to say that alligators and like reptiles is from dinosaur family.
All right,
However,
exactly. Are they
I
not
don't know if that
distant?
I don't know if that's true or not.
Bro, I'm
I see
telling
the
you,
Is you
bones, but I
serious?
ain't never. Yeah, I'm
yo,
serious.
yeah, we
I don't
serious,
know if it's
bro.
true.
Bro,
Oh, nah,
what I'm
Wise.
saying
Come
to you,
on, Wise.
what I'm saying to you, bro, is I'm gonna say it plain, and for those that I make
Yo, bully,
uncomfortable saying this,
I don't take things on face value. I do my research. Like you could tell
yeah,
me
Too.
something, you could tell
Me
me
too.
something, and I could even see something, and I'm gonna do my research. And
I
until I
got to,
find
bro,
out for myself, I can't
Hmm.
co-sign that.
bro,
Okay, I
I'm
can't do
telling
nothing but
you,
respect that. I can't do nothing but respect that. But
bro,
dog,
bully. What I'm saying is
we ain't lived around and we
as
see dinosaurs walking around, dog. We
bully.
got alligators, we got sharks, we got birds. Like they are the
I
derivative of the
I I
dinosaur.
I get it, but what I'm telling you, bro, is I have a belief system where we come from kings, bro. Right?
All right, so you telling
I
me?
believe into the black man having a intellectual thing of thinking, elevated way of thinking about stuff.
Okay,
And
hold
and
on.
and so when somebody tell me that dinosaurs existed, bro, I'm telling you, I can go to Chuck E. Cheese and see a 6 foot mouse walk around, bro. Do that
Okay, yeah,
mean
I got you. Well, that's Mickey and Mighty Mouse and all of them, right?
right, right,
So now that picture that's right behind you, Freezy, right? Iceman George Gorman, right?
right,
That's my man, Iceman, right?
right.
Tell me he don't look like AD. If
Yeah,
AD was to wear and put something on there like that,
Bob Bem.
from
That's
the
him.
distance that I'm looking at, that's AD.
Yo, bully, you know in like 300 years they're gonna say
And
Michael
salute to
Jackson
AD.
really walked on the moon, right?
Right, bro, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what he
Because
called.
yeah, they're
That's what
trying to
he
change
said
the
he did the move,
narrative.
bro.
I mean, they
And he
gonna
did it in
say
those penny
he
loafers.
first he was the moonwalker, then he really walked on the moon.
Right.
Like,
And that was a good that was a nice little video too. I ain't gonna front. But go ahead.
yeah. I'm just saying that's how things change. Like, you see how
Yeah.
they trying to move LeBron James into the category of Kobe
Michael Jordan and
Bryant
all
and
that.
Michael
Yeah, Michael
Jordan.
Jordan. Yeah, yeah. Which is wrong. That's wrong.
Like that's a big thing right now. And I mean, amongst basketball anyway, it's a big thing because people have high praise for Mike, people have high praise for Kobe, and people look at LeBron like he's really pressed the issue to be in the position where he's at. It's not
Right.
a natural thing. Like, he used social media and a whole bunch of other situations to put him and propel him into the position where
Mhm,
they just naturally excelled into it. That's the way
mhm.
I see it anyway.
Right.
But
Okay,
that's
so
the
my good brothers, you telling me? So my good brothers, you telling me that dinosaurs never existed? This is what you telling me?
Yes.
I,
That's
I,
it.
I'm, I,
I'm saying that if you could show and prove it, then maybe I could go with it.
but they
I'm telling you. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with it, right?
okay.
Here's the thing with it, right?
I'm gonna go on mute 1 second. Go ahead. I'm listening though.
Even if you don't believe it, because my thing is my thing is this: even if you do or don't believe it, say dinosaurs existed, right? How does a cat evolve from being a forest creature into a household pet, right? How can you train a dog to go out the door and do his business, come back to the door, wipe his feet, and come back in the house? And yet, the biggest and strongest of all that ever existed did not survive and evolve. You can't get rid of, you can't kill cockroaches, right? You can't get rid of the species, right? But dinosaurs died off like that, bro. Yeah, I'm skeptical, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm
you telling me? So I'm back. So you telling
Now,
me that?
logically, you telling me that just
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
way
wait,
he
wait,
po.
wait.
I just want to add on to the question because it's all
Okay, go
aimed
ahead. Go
at
ahead.
you. What
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. Go
saying
ahead. Go
is
ahead.
you can't literally sit here and tell me that what the way he posed that question to you, it doesn't make you at least question the
Of
existence.
course, I'm a question. Of course, I'm gonna do my research as
So
well.
if you have a doubt, then that
I don't
means
have
you
a
do
doubt. I
without
don't have a
until
doubt.
you figure
I
it
really
out.
don't.
right.
No, no, no. Hold on, Wise. I really don't have a doubt that dinosaurs did not exist. But I'm saying if you look all over the world, sent the mass every time the
But is an
archaeologists
excuse.
Yeah, after boy come bull crap. I mean, bullshit. It was not.
Yeah, it's
So
anatomy, bro. It's
I
anatomy.
can't let it slide. I can't let it
I,
slide
I,
when you
I,
try
I
to
don't
make a
know. No,
point,
no,
bro.
no,
You
no.
gotta
Keep
stay
shooting them
on point.
strays. Shoot them, shoot them, shoot them, shoot them. I want you to shoot. I want you to shoot them because I mean, I need to be stand corrected if I'm not corrected. But in my mind,
I
if
ain't
I
letting
if
you
I'm
curve
going
the
to the
point.
if I'm going to the Museum of Natural History and looking at certain things, you telling me
Hold up,
these
hold
people
up,
making
hold
up
up,
this
hold
stuff?
up, hold up, hold up. Who
You
natural
telling me these
history?
people?
Who's natural history?
Well, I've been around a couple of states, man.
I'm
I've been to a
saying
couple of
though,
people.
wait.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Who, what, where, and why is optimal.
All right, I like how you
So,
I like how you bringing that. I like how you bringing
so
that.
you
Yeah.
gotta let me know who's natural history because
Well, I
if it
can't name
was
them all,
our
but
natural history, we would know about it.
all right, I'm talking about museum wise.
Okay, but
Museum.
whose history? You still see how you curving the question. You leaving it real blurry.
Right.
You got to make it clear.
And the other thing too
Oh shit.
is
All right, let me
is
get on my ball right now.
right
All
now.
right, go
I'm
ahead.
saying what I'm saying is his story and his facts
His
can
stories, yeah.
can
Hmm.
be two different things, bro. His
Facts.
story and his facts can be two different things. For one, you never let his facts be told by him. His facts have to be told by a neutral person that experienced the same thing because they can tell the facts from an unbiased position. But
Hmm.
if you let him tell his story, he is going to tell his story from an angle of perpetual legend, right? Right. So for instance,
Somebody that's telling it. Somebody that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
somebody with nothing to gain has to
Hmm.
tell what actually happened. But with
Hmm.
people with things to gain telling their story, they're gonna embellish.
So
And
was the
that
But
caveman not living?
I could take it a step further though,
Was the
because
caveman not living with the? Was not the caveman living with the dinosaur? Was the Neanderthal not living with the dinosaurs?
Religiously speaking, you have to question it because if the Earth was created thousands of years ago, then how did 65 million years ago the dinosaurs exist? If the Earth was created from God in the thousand years period,
So you say because
eons
dinosaurs
ago.
is not in the Bible?
No, because the creation of Earth, heaven and earth, and all that stuff that's in the Bible was created thousands of years ago. We're talking about eons
Hmm.
ago, not
Yeah,
millions
Eon.
of years ago.
right.
Hmm.
So from
well,
that aspect alone, you have
when
to
you look
question.
at but when you looking at big biblical times, you got to know that it was a time before the heaven and earth even existed that's being spoken about. So when you speaking about time, you dealing with motion. You're not necessarily dealing with a clock. Also, because a
Hmm.
year is like a day is like 1,000 years to the God.
Facts. That's a fact.
So if you understand the Bible, you got to understand what time really is. And it's not necessarily based on the clock because it was a time that existed before the earth, right? And the earth is what we standing on, and that's how we telling time. So you
Hmm.
can't say a day is a day if the earth is not even here.
Facts.
And yeah, and remember, remember too, time is a unit of measurement,
Yeah,
right?
emotion.
And so just like miles, just like
Yep.
gallons, time is a unit of measure, and units of measure is created by man, right?
Hmm.
He can
Yep.
only measure stuff when he get here. So anything that
Yep.
happened before that, man, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
so
it's
I'm not even.
And
Go
you
ahead, Freak.
couldn't
My
be here
bad. My
before
bad.
the earth because what was you standing on?
right, right.
Yo, so that's why I was looking at. That's why I was saying I was looking at the episodes of whether y'all laugh at me or not.
Not in the
Legacy
physical form. Let me say it like that. You
in the
couldn't be
physical form.
here in the
Okay,
physical
yeah,
form.
in the physical form. Right. So that's why I was looking at because what y'all talking about is the same thing that I was looking at in these episodes of Marnery, Legends of Monsters and whatnot. How gravity and time contorts itself and stuff like that. So now, listen, I like Godzilla. I'm sorry, I'm a Godzilla fan, dog. I'm one of them dudes. I'm one of them dudes. I like that. I like that type of stuff. I like that scientific stuff. But if you telling me monsters, I mean, dinosaurs did not exist, why is it that they are out? in full front. Is this a distraction for almost 300, 400 years
If
of,
you
Yeah,
of,
into
of putting these people
scientific
on the
stuff, you
line?
gotta be. If you into scientific
But if you
stuff, you
really,
gotta
yeah,
be
that's
into
what I'm saying.
science.
Right, I'm into science. That's what I'm saying. I'm into
So you
science.
gotta do the research instead of
I have
asking
done the
why,
research.
because
I
that's what
have done the
scientists
research.
do.
I have done
Yeah,
this research and
the
whatnot. I
question
have
because
done it.
the question is only the beginning. The hypothesis is only the
It's
beginning
a
before you get to the
hypothesis.
case
Then
study.
you,
yeah,
my
You gotta
dude,
you gotta start digging.
right.
If you
And
want to
bro.
bully,
understand, you gotta
but
dig.
and dinosaurs have not been around. The dinosaur theory has not been around for hundreds of years. It's been around for about 120 years.
See now,
And
I disagree with that.
No, that's fact, bro.
I disagree with that because what I've been reading from his name is William. Oh man, William Hershey. I got to go back and look at one of my books. That been out for almost 400 or 500 years, man. Them people been digging up bones from out the really mammoth, the
Yeah, you're
the
right.
megalodon shark.
It's
I mean, come on,
1677. Yeah, you're right.
come
You're
on,
right.
bro.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I've
Yeah,
been
you're right.
I've been looking at all that stuff, man. Like ever since I was a shorty, I was always been fascinated with the dinosaur, the Jurassic era and whatnot. So you can't tell me. I mean, this is my belief, and I'm not knocking what y'all saying because I respect y'all and I love y'all and whatnot. But for me, you can't tell me that dinosaurs didn't exist because I know I've been reading this stuff for a long, long time.
Yeah.
So if y'all to prove me wrong on some certain on a certain aspect, but Godzilla about to come out that bad water, yeah. Bruh, 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 bruh.
Yeah,
Get
I
the
got
fuck up. Get the fuck up.
I'm just not some stuff I just can't. Bro, some stuff I just can't get with,
Nah,
bro.
but you know what? I respect everybody's opinion. I'm only just joking and whatnot. If that's what y'all believe that and whatnot. But I just think
How is it
I thought it was real.
how does the apex predator go extinct, bro?
From that comment, the comment.
You talking about the stuff you clean your bathtub with?
No, Freezy, no.
it do wipe all that grime away. So
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it do right. Get rid of that grimes, bro.
the dude right here. No, the
oh man, but
comment
and
that
listen,
came
I
from
hate
the
to cut and
face
run on
and
y'all, man,
kill
but I gotta
all
go finish this
humanity.
shift off.
All right, man, your
All right,
handle
boss
it,
man.
man.
All right, I'll
Make the
see y'all.
math.
All right, boss.
Word. So all our wilds and freeze, man. Talk to me. Is it not true?
No, dinosaurs never existed, bro.
All right, give me. All right, tell me why. Tell me why.
Because if you fill people's imagination with stuff, they think less about reality.
So why would people make up? Why would people make up mammals, giants that was here, and then
You ever played 3 card Monty?
of course,
Right? You know how you always lose in 3 card Monty, right?
yeah. Now keeping your eye on the ball. It's a distraction.
The distraction, yeah. And the thing with 3 card Monty is you are focused on the dealer, the person that just lost in front of you who looks like a doofus, but you
Talking and all that.
but
Yeah.
you don't focus on the 2 dudes behind you. You don't realize it's 4 people up there trying to swindle you out of your money.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a truth. That's a fact. That's a
yeah,
fact.
that's how 3 card Monty works, man. Yeah, yo, severe. Yeah, dinosaur. In my mind, dinosaurs are a myth, man. That's how you keep people's
Mm,
mind off of real stuff,
hmm
right? Like deflation, right?
Deflation is real.
Like for instance, people that don't know anything about money, when they hear the word inflation, they're like, "Oh my God, the inflation is bad." No, like everything else, anything in excess is bad,
hmm
right? Right?
hmm
Anything in excess is bad. Inflation out of control is bad. But
hmm
inflation at a regular rate keeps normal people's salary going up. That's how we get raises every year,
Facts.
right? Right? By inflation, by a certain standard of living time. But deflation, like for instance, deflation, an example, people stop taking public transportation in New York City. They just
Mm-hmm.
stop taking it and start walking everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's deflation, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know who suffers from deflation in that case?
The worker.
The people that manage public transportation.
Yeah, the worker. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The entity that now they have to reconcile and reappropriate resources, right? Stop running buses so much. Stop running trains so much. Maybe shut trains down, shut planes down, shut cars down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shut buses down. Because people just decide
Mm-hmm.
to walk. They're like, yeah, it's a healthy. I'm more concerned in a healthy lifestyle, man. I'm gonna just start walking everywhere. That's
Mm-hmm.
deflation, right? You take away the value of a certain product is deflation. You deflate it, right? And so while deflation sounds like it's fair, when you start taking away the value of products of industry, then now you're losing that industry,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's what's happening
Mm-hmm.
to YouTube right now.
Oh yeah,
Deflation.
facts.
Because
Deflation. Yeah.
TikTok is kicking them in their head, and
Mm-hmm.
now they treating the people that's been here since day one, treating them bad.
Yeah. 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 I seen it. I seen something earlier. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying, bully. Is if you get people looking over there, but all the action is over here. See, ain't nobody looking at the action over here because they so busy looking over there at a 80
Mm-hmm.
foot 80-foot tall lizard in a museum. Oh my God, dinosaur did exist. Nah, bro. Come on.
So
Come
a
on.
woolly
We
mammoth.
looking at 80-foot tall dinosaurs.
A
Meanwhile,
woolly mammoth didn't
New York
exist.
is being run over by all types of geopolitical issues.
Oh yeah, facts, man. Well, we all. Well, I mean, let's go back to the earlier point. Then we, if we gonna use dinosaurs as an example, towards New York present day issues, it is a distraction. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're
Yeah.
right. You are right, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you kudos on that. You're definitely right. That was a good segue.
Dinosaurs never existed, man. And the reason why I say I'm not saying all animals never existed, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's
there
why I
are
was about to
certain
ask you about a woolly mammoth. A woolly
yeah,
mammoth never existed.
a woolly mammoth is not a dinosaur though.
I mean, he was part of the Jurassic problem. I mean, he was part of the Jurassic era.
Animals from that time. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But
I dig it, but all animals, like all animals during our era, are not dogs.
mm,
It's like a lot of different animals during our time,
I
right?
don't know,
But
man.
like
I read a lot of books, man, on them joints, man, because I was fascinated with that as a kid. So I read up on it. But I mean, reading and seeing is two different things. But I mean, like I said, I've been to a couple of museums of natural history and seen them with my own eyes. Like I seen a whale shark. I seen like two whale sharks in the Georgia Aquarium and whatnot, and them
but
shits
they're
is
not
big.
dinosaurs, bro. But they're not dinosaurs.
But they from the Jurassic era.
But they're not dinosaurs, bro. Your question is about dinosaurs, not all animals
Okay,
from that from
okay.
that
All right.
period.
So you want me? Oh, all right. I see what you say. You want to see an actual dinosaur walking around?
No. What I'm saying is just because animals lived during that time doesn't make them dinosaurs, right? Like a saber-tooth tiger, it's just a
Hmm.
with saber teeth,
That's a part of the Jurassic era as well.
but it's not a dinosaur.
You know what? You know what? He gonna make me go back and read these books again, man.
Nah, bro, it's not a no. I'm saying
No,
a
no, I'm
woolly
saying
mammoth, an oversized elephant is not a dinosaur,
facts. That's a fact.
bro. Yeah, because somebody is telling me that birds of all type developed
The,
from
from
dinosaurs,
dinosaurs.
right?
Yes,
Right. But so you
that's a fact.
telling me earlier that when Mo made that baked chicken, the baked chicken bites with the
Mm,
buffalo sauce, you
which
telling
look
me I'm
real
eating a
good.
dinosaur
You eating a derivative of a dinosaur? Yeah.
of a dinosaur, bro?
Yeah.
You see where I'm going, bro? You see how chat, y'all see how hilarious this conversation. The more we
Yo,
talk about it, the more hilarious it get, bro.
but All right. You know what? Let me. I don't want to never come off talking like I don't know what I'm talking about.
No,
So
you know
I'm
what you're
going to do
talking
my little
about, bro.
research.
You are informed and educated.
Yeah, yeah.
And I am not. I'm just not a believer.
So you never had a Brontosaurus burger before?
When I was little, I used to make the imaginary ones, bro.
Yo,
But I ain't never
you
have them,
you right on time with that. Go ahead.
bro. Yeah, but because when I was a
Uh,
kid, the Flintstones and the Jetsons used to be on.
yeah.
Remember the
Yeah.
Jetsons?
Of course I remember the Jetsons. Jane, stop this crazy thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. Yo,
Elroy,
yeah.
Asteroid.
You ever heard the Flintstones theory about how the Flintstones actually came after the Jetsons
It was a
on the
time.
timeline?
Yeah, on the timeline. Yeah, it was a timeline thing. Yeah, I
What
remember that.
happened is the Jetsons got so advanced that they messed
Hmm.
around and blew up and destroyed their society, and it
Yes,
put them
yes.
back to the Flintstones age where they had to
Hmm.
build technology up all over again.
But what was the Flint? But what's in the Flintstones, homeboy? Dinosaurs.
Right. Okay.
Dinosaurs is in the Flintstones.
Right. Right.
Dino. You had Dino the dog or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what was he a dog or I don't know what the hell he was. I mean, you
Yeah.
had saber-tooth tigers, you had woolly mammoths, you had all type of dinosaurs doing Flintstone work as a constructor. I mean, he
Yeah.
was construction manager or whatever. I don't know what whatever. Wilma and Barney and his shorty. I mean, like
It's in the Jetsons.
Bam
The
Bam,
Jetsons. They used to work for Cogswell Cogs and Spacely Sprockets. Remember that?
Spacely Sprockets, yeah, with that
And
little
then
mustache looking like little Hitler.
Fred and I forgot Fred and Barney job.
Mm.
Um.
There was workers at his father's construction company, moving rocks and stuff with the dinosaurs.
With
They
the
was using the
dinosaur.
dinosaurs to move rocks.
Yeah, Slate Rock and Gravel Company.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Look at
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
exactly.
man.
So why would
Yeah,
these
I'm
people
gonna be right back, man. I gotta use it. I'll be right back, yo.
go ahead, man? I'm gonna talk. So why would these people put this type of things out here if these dinosaurs did not exist? Tell me, family. Somebody get in the chat and tell me. I'm looking at 102,000 Godzilla movies throughout the years. I'm seeing bones people is bringing up from archaeologists. They finding bones all over the world. Are you telling me dinosaurs did not exist? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I'm not saying it's a fact. Allah wise, I love you, homeboy. No, assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. But you gotta understand, it gotta be some type of civility to it. Yeah. I see you, King Ember. What up? All these bones manufactured or they real? I don't know, but I know from the books that I have read throughout my schooling and throughout life or whatever, of 50 years old, I think they existed in some shape, form, or fashion. Um, do I believe the comet? I mean, New Mexico will tell you because they got a big old hole over there. And it was more than one comet that hit the Earth, and it wiped out life forms, and it took almost another 2 to 5,000 years for life to come back. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm one of them dudes and whatnot. I'm not saying I'm no Michael Dyson. What's his name? The dude with the afro, the old cat. Um, I can't think of his name right now, but he do astrology and stuff. So comets did hit this earth, and it did wipe out a lot of living life forms. So the closest cousins to Dinosaurs is the sharks, the gators, and the birds. And there was a couple of books that I read by this guy, man. Oh my god, man. His name is William. I can't think of his name, but nonetheless, man, it's either here or there, man. You believe what you want to believe. You do what you got to do, and you do your research and stuff like that. Yeah, it's fascinating for sure, man. It's definitely fascinating, King Herbert, man. I mean, you got to take it how you get it. You got to take it how you get it and stuff like that. If you believe in it, you believe in it. If not, then you have to have these conversations with your brothers, and everybody got to meet in the middle, and we see how it works from there. On some real, on some real. But Freezy, I don't know. Freezy, swear to God, dinosaurs don't exist, man. I don't
Nah,
know where you get that from, man.
bro. What I'm saying is you can't just tell us anything and think we gonna believe it, man.
G Robinson
Where
said
Allah Wise
Freezy.
went, man?
He stepped off. I think he had to go back to he had to go back to work or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Him and DSJ and stuff.
Okay.
Freezy has explained why. Yeah, I hear you, G Robinson, man. But man, listen, man, I'm watching Godzilla. If y'all ain't watched Godzilla -1, y'all need to watch that. It's deep and it's dope. I like it. Hmm.
Yeah, yo, I'm with you, bro. As long as we understand that
No, no,
it's
no. We cool.
fiction,
Yeah, we good.
it's science fiction and not science fact, then I'm good with it. Right?
Yo, you know what? You know what I want? You know what? For my bucket list, and I ain't saying I ain't going nowhere no time soon. Lord knows I don't want God crack that sky no time soon. But if I ever get a nice amount of money, I'm gonna take you, me, Corey Lee, and our fellow Knickerbockers, and I'm gonna take you out of New Mexico to where that hole is at, and where that first comet hit, and then where the other comet hit, and I'm gonna show you.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
show me a
show
big
you.
ass hole in the ground.
I'm gonna show you, bruh. It's real.
That he want me to spend $3,000 to go see a big ass hole in the ground.
Like a
I got you, bro.
yeah. Okay, Herbert. King Herbert is laughing.
No disrespect. You want me to spend $3,000 to go see a big ass hole in the
Nah,
ground? I'm with you.
nah,
I'm
nah.
going.
I want us to let's get the facts right. All right. What I'm gonna do is this, right? I'm gonna do my research, right? And I'm a fax over and email you um the inserts that I read from the books that I read about dinosaurs. And I'm gonna send it to you and you read it for Dolo. But then you might throw them shits in the trash and might shred them up.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, so I ain't no need for me to do no work then.
Nah, man. Nah, man. Don't waste your time on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I listen, man.
Hmm.
When it's all said and done, when it come down to it, bro, dinosaurs are a myth.
Who else believe that besides you?
Everybody, bro. It's only a certain group of people that believe dinosaur. Bro, legit. I have a 2 year old. Well, he will be 2 years old. A
Hmm.
2 year old pit bull named
Salute
Benny.
2 year
Right,
old.
right.
Oh, Benny the
A
Butcher.
a 2 year old pit bull named Benny. Right. I can
Hmm.
send him outside without a leash, and he will go and run around till he found him a spot to use the bathroom. He
Yeah,
will use the bathroom,
yeah.
right? Come back to the door and wait by the door for us to open it, and he'll come back inside.
Hmm.
But you telling me a apex predator, a dinosaur, got killed by some rocks?
Which it was a comet. That ain't. I mean, it's a rock technically, but it was a comet, homeboy.
Okay, I'm just saying that this dinosaur point look mad shaky right now, bro.
Ah, all right.
Just saying, just saying.
I, I mean, they pulling out bones every day. archaeologists is pulling out bones every day, man. Like, what are you telling me? So you telling me they just planting them there?
No, what I'm saying is
So mummies in them, mummies in them is not in the pyramids and stuff
no.
like that.
What I'm saying to you, what I'm asking you is this: did you have to pay to get into that place
Which
to
one?
view the bones?
The Museum of Natural History.
Did you
No,
have to pay to get in?
it's a suggested price.
So you
I mean,
paying?
hey, you can pay 10 cents. You can pay a penny.
Right.
Suggested price, man.
Do they sell merch?
Yeah, they sell merch. They sell merch.
Okay.
I took my son there, man. I took my son there over 6, 7 times because he liked that stuff. You got the saber-toothed tiger over here. You got the woolly mammoth. You got the brontosaurus. You got the giraffe. You got all Jurassic stuff over there.
Right. I'm with Severe on this one. We need to spend our time learning about money, bro, and learning
I
about
agree with that.
wealth management, asset management, right? Because
I
what we
agree with
don't do
all
well,
that.
we don't manage our assets well at
But we
all.
was all right. No, I get what you saying. Severe, what up? Salute. It went up. We was talking about dinosaurs, but when we talking about money, I'm with that too. So let's get off the dinosaurs. Pause. hmm
Because dinosaurs never existed.
all right.
They
I'm gonna
just
leave it
they
alone.
just didn't.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. He said we need the Twilight Zone theme song.
Yeah, or the X Files, bro. We need the X Files music. Yo,
That's funny.
somebody cue up the X
That's
Files,
funny.
man.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny right there. Yo, we believe in what we believe in, man, but it don't make us bad people, man.
Nah, I'm saying, nah, I ain't got no
Mm,
disrespect to people that believe in dinosaurs and shit. I just don't, bro.
mhm.
I believe in other shit like I believe the aliens thing is a real thing.
Oh yeah, I believe that. Oh no, I definitely believe that.
I believe I believe the aliens thing is so real.
You keep calling ET if you want to. Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe the alien thing is so real that I think people have these experiences with stuff, and I believe that shit might be like in terms of the UFO shit. I don't know about all that, right? But
Bruh,
in terms of ghosts and spirits and shit, yeah,
you don't believe in you? Oh man. All right. I'm not saying I believe. You know what? I do believe in the phenomenons and stuff like that. Because like if you got 110,000 doggone satellites pointing towards our space, and the world is accessing 365 every day around
right.
360, what you think gonna happen? Somebody gonna answer your call. You keep on shooting that mess out there.
Yeah, man, you
So
keep
that's what
on.
I'm saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah, man, no, man, I'm with you. My thing is I think it's more of a thing than we think. Like for instance, you ever been in a grocery store on an aisle by yourself and
hmm
something just falls off the shelf
Ain't nobody around you, right?
and ain't nobody around you, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. hmm
Right? And then you like, damn. And then you just shrug it off. You're like, oh, well, maybe somebody just half-ass put it up there.
hmm
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Me and Mo
Yeah,
were
I
on
know.
the aisle in a
hmm
store and a jar of pickles fell off and busted.
Oh
Right?
wow.
And we like, how the hell something that heavy just
Just
slide off the
fall
shelf?
and fall.
Meanwhile, people talk about dinosaurs and shit. Yo.
Yo, Freezy ain't gonna let it go. Okay, it's all good. Yeah, the universe is definitely incredibly huge. Yes, for sure, man.
Yeah,
We ain't the only entities out here in this world, yo.
right.
We are definitely not the only entities in this world. I feel in my mind, and only in my opinion, if you keep shooting um um them satellite dishes out into the Milky Way, into the galaxy, somebody gonna answer that call, dog. And it
Right.
might be that it might be the call that we don't want. You keep,
It may
it's
be the
billions of
call we don't
galaxies.
want, right?
Yeah, I
Or
hear you. Go ahead.
who's to say
Hmm.
somebody didn't answer and we didn't speak back to
Hmm. Good question.
them? Yo,
Good
you
statement.
ever all right, so I'm gonna ask y'all this.
Good statement.
If I'm gonna ask the chat this, it's about 12 or so people in the chat, man. Salute to y'all for being up
Hmm.
rocking with us 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning.
Hmm.
Do y'all believe in angels? You
Yes.
know how the shorties bust in? Like, man, that car came around the curb so fast, man. I must have my guardian angel was with me. You ever heard somebody say that before, chat?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna tell you why. Well, you already know why. I'm gonna say yes. Hmm.
Hey, you looking for that?
Uh,
Here, look. Hold on,
do
I'll be right
you?
back. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yo, Kirby, yeah, I do believe that. Do you believe that we already have that technology? I think we have the technology to the present day, but if anything that was to come to us right now, anything that was to come to us right now, they technology will be far advanced than what we are dealing with right now. And I think that on some real stuff, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I really believe that we know something that they ain't telling us. I ain't going front on you, kid. They had a whole congressional congress 24/7 about aliens not too long ago before the new year came in.
Yep.
24/7. They was talking about aliens was landing here and spaceships and this, that, and the third. And
Yeah.
the stuff that was going on in Miami and everything, da 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 da, and stuff like that. So I mean, like you have to really, it's up to the individual person on what they believe in.
Yeah,
And I
so
believe,
that's the stuff that I believe in, bro.
okay,
Right? Here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, right? And think about this. In 100 years, your family, and I'm talking about your family because I'm including my family and chat, y'all family too.
hmm
In 100 years, our families went from horse and buggy to the store, buying stuff off credit, growing their own food, to taking stuff out of the deep freezer and putting it in the microwave and eating in 4 minutes.
mm
Your family members went from somebody staying home to be the homemaker or the housewife to wash clothes, prepare dinner, and all that stuff from 1924 to 2024. You went from a lady staying home, taking care of the house full time, right? Going out and now and legit, our great grandmothers used to go out in the yard, grab a chicken by his neck, wring his neck,
mm
right? Ball
hmm
them, get all them feathers off,
hmm
shuck some peas, all that stuff. It took her 6 hours to prepare dinner. And you can come home and grab some out the deep freezer, put it in the microwave, and eat in 7 minutes or less.
hmm
But
hmm
cats are saying that we don't have alien technology, right? Where I can fly from where I am. I can take a flight out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, right? Right, fly to Washington D.C. and then right, fly to London, England in one day, half a day,
Mm-hmm.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
when 100 years ago, it would have took you 3 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would took you 3 months to make that trip, right? 3 months or so, maybe less than that, maybe a month. Maybe a month. It would have took you maybe a month to make that trip. I could do it now in 4 hours or less with no layover, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead of us admitting that we're using alien technology, like right now, legit, by the time I will probably over the life of this live stream that you're watching, I'm gonna say 1,000 different people are gonna watch it from 1,000 different places on the planet, right? 1,000 different people are gonna see this from 1,000 different places on the planet, right? And so people are gonna tell me that no, Uncle Freezy, alien technology doesn't exist, but goddamn dinosaurs existed. Severe, where does this make sense at,
That's a
bro?
bar. That's a bar. That's a freezy. That's a bar. All right.
Yo,
Yeah.
so Mr. Marquise, listen. How they gonna tell
Mm-hmm.
me that in 100 years, a man goes from riding a horse to town to having rovers on the planet Mars in 100 years, but alien
Mm-hmm.
technology don't exist, but dinosaurs existed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right, bro. I'm saying, bro. I'm saying.
You're cleverly yours. You right. You right. Word.
Bully, think about this. Think about.
You right.
I'm gonna say this, bro. It's really gonna be something, right,
Go ahead. Speak
bro?
on it, homeboy.
I'm gonna say this, and this is the thing, bro. One of our homeboys can be in a different state, down on his luck, right, with money,
Mm-hmm.
right. He would have had legit had to hitchhike his way all the way to our city in hopes of finding us. He had to
Mm-hmm.
come all the way to Myrtle Beach and hope somebody know who I am,
Mm-hmm.
right? They were like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I know Uncle Freezer. I saw him the other day at the coffee shop. He come through there Thursdays at 6 p.m. and
Mm-hmm.
say that's Friday, right? Say that's on a Friday. That man would have to
Mm-hmm.
wait 7 days or six
7 whole
days
days.
for
Yeah.
me to come through that coffee shop at 6,
Right.
right?
What he gonna be doing in
Now,
between the time?
but now we can cash app him $100.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But dinosaurs, bro? I don't know, bro. You see where I'm going with it? I just can't.
I see where you going. I see where you going.
It just
See where
don't
you
make
going.
sense in my mind, bro. It just don't make sense in my mind.
Why? Because you. All right. So let me ask you this question. Because you didn't. All right. So let me ask you this question. Because you didn't see dinosaurs. You didn't see them on footage. You have no. You have no film. You don't have no. I don't. I mean, you kind of got me snubbed a little bit. Now I'm kind of questioning it a little something, but because you didn't see it on film.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, no, no. I know what you're saying about technology and an advancements
No, I'm
on
talking about
of it.
dinosaurs. That's not what I'm talking about dinosaurs. What I'm saying is I can see the footprint of alien technology. I can't see the footprint of dinosaurs ever existing.
That's
That's
why
what
I was asking you. That's why I was asking you because you didn't see it in live motion of a dinosaur ever existing because it was million years ago, and to the point of you saying I could cash I could cash app homeboy that came up to go see Uncle Freezy, and we could just give him the money, right? Boom, 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 and the alien technology coincided with one another. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. What I'm saying is in 1978, when I wanted to talk to my grandmother down south, I had to call her long distance
That's right.
because
And put the dime in the
they
phone.
had to connect cables. An operator had to connect you through a series of cable so that I could
Marbell.
speak to my grandmother from
Mm-hmm.
Jersey. I'm in Jersey City. She's in South Carolina. I had to call long distance, right? Right. And sometimes collect. And what collect mean is they collect the money up front just in case you go over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had to collect the money up front. Like, oh no, you're not getting this call on credit. You got to pay. This is collect. We're gonna collect from the other end.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To
Right. You see what King
2024.
Herbert said? Mm-hmm.
Huh?
No, I was saying, did you see what King Herbert? My bad, Herbert. Did you
Yeah.
see
Well,
what he
what I'm
said?
saying is, but my point was though, Bully is in 1978, I had to call my grandmother collect, right? Because it was cables.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Mm-hmm.
I can call my grandmother's cell phone. Ain't no more cables, bro.
Right. Facts.
It's satellites.
Satellites. Right.
Yeah.
And they so advanced. All right. So all right. All right. I gotta ask this. Real talk. Um, we got these smartphones, right? Do you not think that we have these smartphones and that they don't know what the knowledge is that there was dinosaurs that was ever been there? Like you can look it up, dude. It's not a fictitious thing.
With dinosaurs?
Yeah,
Dinosaurs
dinosaurs,
is
man.
fictitious, bro. I saw a theory. I legit saw a theory that people on Earth were catching on to the alien technology. So what they did is they brought up an old school myth and started scaring people with it. And that
Hmm.
old school myth was dinosaurs. We can distract them away from aliens and alien technology by telling them that dinosaurs existed. Because people believe that bigger is better. That's our natural instinct, bro. We think bigger is better, bro. It's like when I take people to the steakhouse, like I take people to Texas Roadhouse, they don't
Yeah,
be they
yeah.
don't say
Texas Roadhouse.
what
Good
tastes the
food.
best. They say, give me the biggest thing you got.
Pause. Yeah. Okay.
Pause. Oh, definitely pause. Super pause.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? All right. I'm gonna rest. You know what? I'm gonna let you win. Not. I ain't gonna let you do anything because you a man. You do what you gotta do and whatnot. I'm a fall back off of that dinosaur until I get.
Nah, I'm not trying to say that you're wrong, bro.
No,
I'm
no, no.
saying
I ain't
I
trying to say
just
that you're
don't
wrong
get it.
either. Either. I'm
I
not
just don't.
because it's food for thought. It's food for thought. It's food for thought. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is think about this, and the millions and the millions of years, and the millions of years that dinosaurs existed, right?
Mhm.
How did mankind develop?
Well, we developed by having our
By not
survival
getting eaten?
skills. Yeah, survival skills. We had survival skills, and we wasn't gonna get eaten. We gonna eat them.
Ye-
They got all the meat.
Bro,
Pause on that.
but what I'm saying to you is, bro, what I'm saying is in the millions of years dinosaurs existed, right? So the only thing we learned how to do is run faster, right? That's it,
Facts. Facts.
right?
That's no. That's true. That's true.
But
Stand upright.
in the hundred or so years of alien technology, you legit went from riding a horse and buggy
Hmm.
4 hours to town, or not even 4 hours. Let me revise. About
A
an
day and a
hour and
half.
a half to town,
Oh, okay.
right. So you went from riding a horse and buggy, horse and carriage, an hour and a half to town, to getting in the car that's charged by batteries and that car driving itself
Hmm.
in a
Yeah,
hundred
yeah.
years. but dinosaurs walked around for millions of years.
Well, we talking about millions of years, bro. We talking about millions of years. We talking about millions of years. We talking about millions of years, man. Like we ain't seen these things. We ain't never seen them. The people before us, the Neanderthals, and I mean, well, the Neanderthals had an opportunity to see them because they was battling with them for survival and food and stuff
Right.
like that. So, I mean, you make a good argument. I ain't gonna front on you. You and Ally Wise make a good argument about the situation, but you have to also think we talking about millions of years, Jurassic years. We, of course, you might not believe in it because they not walking around. Even though they trying to clone them, actually in a laboratory somewhere in Tesla trying to clone these damn animals again. These land animals again and stuff like that. So don't be surprised if you see Jurassic Park coming out in front of your face. But what I'm trying to say, not to divert the conversation, I'm talking about what I'm really concerned about. I'm not even worrying about dinosaurs. What I'm concerned about, if you keep calling out in the Milky Way, and one of them big ass spaceships from V, remember the series V?
Yeah, the
Or,
lizard people.
the lizard the lizard
Yeah.
people with Michael Wright and the dude that was the I forgot his
Eddie
name.
King
Mark.
Jr.
Yeah, Eddie Kane Jr. Right, he was there.
Yeah.
And yeah, right. You don't want to see when the old Eddie Kane. He and one of
Yeah.
them big ass spaceships come down from Independence Day and whatnot and say, "Yo, we here. Yeah, we answering your call. We answering your call. What you need?" And
Right.
whatnot. That's what I'm worried about. I ain't worried about Jurassic. I'm worried about Alien and whatnot. That's what
Yeah.
I'm worried about.
You know what? I'm not worried about aliens. I'm worried about dinosaurs.
Oh shit. Yo, cleverly yours. That's right. That was an incredible show for sure. I like that show, man. V.
Bro, I'm saying, bro, I'm not worried about aliens, bro. Because think about this. If it wasn't for alien tech, you and I wouldn't be rocking on the internet right now.
Yeah, you got that right, man. Matrix is in effect, man. Skynet is in effect. Skynet is in
Skynet
effect.
is in effect, bro. What I'm saying is
Hmm.
I'm not worried about that. Listen, if this is what alien technology is providing me with, cars that drive themselves, making dinner in 7 minutes, you know what I'm saying? I can listen to all my favorite songs on command.
On command.
I can Siri, play Tender Kisses by Tracy Spencer.
Tracy Spencer, Tender Kisses. Yo, you know what my favorite Tracy Spencer song is? Love Me. Love Me. That
Yeah.
was my favorite Tracy Spencer song, Love Me, man. For real. Yeah, that was a dope video and a dope song. Well, it was a dope video at the time when I was a shorty, but when I looked at it recently, I was like, wait a minute, there's too much rainbow stuff going on in there and
You hear that?
whatnot. So
You hear that, right? You heard that,
Love
right?
Me. What's that?
Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it one more time. Let me see. Make sure.
Okay.
Siri, play Tender Kisses by Tracy Spencer.
Tender Kisses by Tracy Spencer not playing.
So Tender Kisses was playing just now, bro.
Oh, my bad. I didn't
Right.
hear it.
And
My
we
bad.
and we legit are talking about dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying, bro.
But they did exist, homeboy. At one point in time, they did exist, man. Millions of years ago, man. You know what I mean?
I
Do you know in Alaska? Hold on. Do you know in Alaska, 2019 or 18, I believe, they found a woolly mammoth that was in the snow, which is not a dinosaur. So I know we're gonna go with that. But they found a woolly mammoth in the snow that got probably trapped off, and he was intact. I mean, yeah, of course he died and he willed down a little bit, but his DNA and everything is still intact, and they trying to replicate this dude, this woolly mammoth, man.
A la Wise back again. Bim. Bro, we was looking for you, bro.
Yo, hey, what up? What up, Wise?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but Bully, what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying
back.
is
I'm back.
What up,
Bim.
homeboy? Bang.
What's going
Yo,
on? What's going on? You still
Yo,
talking
I'm
this
yo.
trying to
dinosaur stuff, man?
yeah, I'm trying
Oh
to tell
man.
him that alien technology is here, bro. Okay.
I
Okay,
could
I
tell you
got
some
one.
stuff, but I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there because
But
a lot
why?
of things. What happened, bro?
Yo, look,
Siri,
let me just say
Siri,
this. Let me just say
Siri,
this real
play
quick.
brand Nubian Sunshine Wake Up in the
Sunshine.
Sunshine reprise.
Yeah, reprise. Wake up in the sunshine, reprise. Yeah. Yo, but what I'm saying was, all right. So I was just saying, all right, let's not deal with the dinosaurs right now.
Bully, look, I ain't use my hands. You hear that? You hear this?
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I see you.
You hear
I
that,
see
bro?
you.
No
I,
hands, bro.
I know, but what I'm saying is, all right, we understanding that we dealing with the alien technology, but what happens when that spaceship come from out that galaxy and be hovering over New York, Los Angeles, Texas, Chicago, Detroit, and various other big city places? Then what we gonna talk about? You can't tell Siri, tell him to go home.
No, Bully. What I'm saying is I'm not talking about what happens if they take over. What I'm saying is the fact that we are experiencing a technological boom right now that the world has never seen. Over the last 100 years, technology has moved
Is
so
that a good
fast.
or a bad thing?
Yeah, in the last 100 years, bro, technology has expanded so fast
Is that a
that we
good or
can't
a
even
bad
keep up
thing?
with it. But
Is
you
that a
telling
good or a
me that
bad thing?
dinosaurs existed and they had no imprint on human civilization, period, except big ass, fake ass bone things in museums where they charge people to come in and see them.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm not saying that they didn't exist, but what I'm telling you is that if you could prove it, then maybe you could, you know what I'm saying? But right now, just off of some bones that like we could put together some bones and make up something too and say and make an exhibit and pay people and charge people to come see it. And if they
Right,
believe it, they're gonna pay for it.
right.
So how you gonna get them to believe it? You gonna make books, coloring books, everything. Give it to the kids. Make the
Merch,
kids want to come see it.
brainwash
Make
them.
T-shirts,
Yep,
cartoons, and then they want to go see the dinosaurs. We all was in school. Freezy from Jersey City. We all went to natural history.
yep, yep,
Mm.
We all went with the school.
yep.
Why did they all take us to see that? Now
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
you believe the
Dinosaurs
school
had no
system?
imprint on society, bro.
You believe the school system. It's a curriculum that they following that they all take us to there. Now you
Hmm.
got to question why is that? Because they
I'm
want us
listening.
to be because they want us to think a certain way. They don't want us to think for ourselves. They're going to tell us this is what it is. So
It's a
all
new
I'm saying to you is if you could show me that's what it is, because they haven't shown me that's what it was.
right.
Hmm.
If you could show me, I'll take it from you.
It's just
But
a certain sect of people that wanna limit certain things for certain people. I don't want to get into it, but
like
that
when you talk about Illuminati and stuff like that, it's the subtle things like that that we not even paying attention to. That really, if you want to speak about like Illuminati or something, that would be it.
Mm. But wait a minute. No, 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 no. Hold on, Wise. I'm
It's
not. I'm
called
not.
population control.
Yeah,
You know that.
yeah, population control. Yeah, I was getting ready to go there, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to go that far with it. But
I
at the
mean,
end of
it's
the
not really far because Illuminati, what that mean? The illuminated ones, the
yeah, the
ones with the
illuminated
light,
ones. Yeah, of
and
course.
you know the light is the knowledge.
The
So if
light
you
is the
got
knowledge. Yes.
that's the Christ-like people, so to speak, right? Because Christ is the one that had the light bearer.
No, but what I'm trying to say. Hold on, Wise. What I'm trying to say is
So Illuminati is not a bad thing, is what I'm saying. If
no,
you
no.
know
It's
what it
not a
is.
bad. But you got to know what it is. Okay, so now I like where you coming from. I like where you coming from, homeboy, and whatnot. it's not a bad thing, but if you know the knowledge, you would know the knowledge. Freeze, help the skelter. Um, if you know the knowledge, then you know what's up and whatnot. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm off the dinosaur. I'm off the dinosaur because that's I got to do a little bit more research there
Because they never
and stuff like that.
existed, bro. Bro,
I said
it's
I'm
like
gonna do a
Snickers.
little
They
bit
laughing
more.
at you. Yo, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm talking about when them spaceships pull up on the Earth, man. What you gonna do then? You can't tell me about dinosaurs and
What
whatnot.
I'm gonna
What you gonna
tell,
talk about when ET come down here?
what I'm gonna tell you is that I'm a universal being anyway.
Right,
Facts. Thank you.
So I'm not really confined to like once I'm finished here, I'm gonna just be somewhere else
right. Yep,
in
yep,
a different
Okay.
form. And if you didn't recognize that form, you might call me an alien.
right.
Go
Yep.
ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So I'm not worried
Yo,
about that.
hey, no disrespect.
I
I was
deal with
talking
that
to.
when that time comes.
I'm glad you said it because I was talking to Bully about 6 months ago about this same thing, and I
Mhm.
think what he took from that is me having a belief system, right, was going against him and his belief system, right? But what I was
Mm,
actually
I
trying to
remember.
get to, you know how you have a conversation, you don't want to tip all the cards all at once, right? You
Mm.
don't want to tip all your cards because in the conversation,
You want to keep
you
that
want to
ace and
be
O.
upfront and truthful, but you want to hear what others have to say too, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
Because no one person knows it all,
I didn't feel
right?
like you was coming at me. I
I
remember
kind
the
of beg
conversation.
to
We
differ,
talking about God's
Freeze.
word. We talking about 85% and God's
I
word.
kind of beg to differ when you say nobody knows it all, because one thing I could tell you is that you know what you know,
Right,
and when you truthful with with yourself, you know everything
Exactly.
you don't know too.
That's right. That's true. That's in the book.
right.
That's in the
But the
book.
thing is, the reason why I feel like I'm right because the word "all" is relative, right? Because I can have all the stuff that I feel like I need in here, but it's not all of everything. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That's the reason why I
However,
say it like that. Like I may,
however, if that's everything to you,
right,
like
You gotta.
that's what it really like. That's the real matter of it all, is what
Hmm.
all matters to you.
so
If
should
Hmm.
I
you
just
have all that matters to you, then you got your heaven right here on earth because you
Right.
great. And everything that you desire, as long as you could reach it, because we still going forward in time.
right,
So is if you can't get it at this moment, you gotta build for it. That gotta be your goal, and you gotta be victorious in your goal. That's how you just maintain going forward. But you gotta teach the youth that's coming up behind you, because some of the things that you aspire for, you might not make it,
Hmm.
but they could get to it. You understand what I'm saying? So
that's why I'm conflicted because if all means all that I know, then I can't teach them about anything else because all that I know is all that I know.
Right. So
yeah,
then you gotta stand on
That's
that.
where I'm conflicted with that at.
You
Like, because if
gotta
yeah.
it's
stand on
all based on my perspective, right? And so shout out to all the squares and all my brethren out there that you know what I'm saying, whatever.
that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That no, because the thing is about point of reference. It's like dudes walk around, no lie, dudes walk around with symbols on them that have a unit of measure at a right angle and a compass to measure they point of reference, right? Everybody know what I'm talking about. I don't want to get into Illuminati theory or whatever,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
but 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 when you have say a compass that measures your point of reference, anything outside of that circle is beyond you, right? Anything that's outside of that circle, you don't either know about or don't go over there on that other side outside of that,
Right.
right? And so if you don't know what's outside of that or you don't venture outside of that, then you don't know necessarily what's out there or don't mess with it,
Hmm.
right? And so the thing is what I'm saying, like what you said about raising the children to expand their horizons, expand their point of reference, stretch that compass out, make that circle bigger and bigger. Then what I'm saying is if you stretched it to your limit, right? If you stretch it to your limit and all of that stuff, anything outside of that, you're just not gonna know. But it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Let me show you though. Right now, all that I know is based on facts because we got a lot of information, but it's not always facts. So what I'm speaking on,
And we got to be careful. I'm glad you said, and we got to be careful. I'm sorry. And you got to be careful because sometimes people have certain information and they'll have 20% truth and 80% falsehood. And you hear that 20% truth and you take that 100% of it and only
mhm,
20% of it is real.
and I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to really lose my train of thought, but
My
at the
bad. My
same
bad.
time, when you talk about truth, right?
Right.
It's like I might be right there when you do something. So I seen everything that happened.
Right.
However, I don't know what went into you doing it. I don't know why you did like somebody might have did something to you, you might have did something to somebody else, and it was a reactionary thing. I don't know all of that. But I just know when I was there what happened. So do I know the truth? I just know what I saw.
Right.
N- But that's not nowadays that's the truth.
Right.
The
Mm-hmm.
details is where the devil is always at.
The
And
devil
that's
is always
where
right there.
and the devil don't want you to go into details when they looking to get you.
Yeah.
That's why you got the boy P Diddy doing what he. Excuse me,
So
y'all.
what I'm saying, getting back to what you might know, what you know, and what you say, all my all is based on that same scale of measurement. That
Right.
scale of measurement is based on myself and understanding myself. I know that everything goes from 1 to 9 in all life.
Right.
Facts.
You go from existence to completion.
Right.
When
Mm-hmm.
you go from existence to completion, that's like that first step, that first speck of life. And completion is going from 1 to 9. 9 means to be complete. So that's one
Mm-hmm.
whole thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where that whole zero comes from because that first dot becomes a complete circle
Mm-hmm.
when it gets to 9. That's a
Mm-hmm.
zero. And
Right.
that zero is what? One whole thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
That's where the
everything goes
mathematics
from
come
1 to
in at.
9. So if you know that cycle or those principles, it's the same thing. That's how it's like when people say it's nothing new under the sun. And
Right.
you see how technology is constantly going forward and it's actually going at a rate that people is having a hard time contending with.
Right.
It
Mm-hmm.
shows me that in order for us to be at this level, like it's a bunch of animals, different creatures on this planet, but none of them have the supreme capacity that we have to affect the planet the way we
Facts.
do.
Right.
Facts.
So if those dinosaurs had us on the run, that means that they had dominion over us.
Right.
And there's no civilization to show and prove that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like all
Mm-hmm.
great people had their period of time on this planet and they built some sort of civilization. And I'm just saying, man is the supreme. Now we could go back and forth on black, white, whatever, whatever. I'm just saying man, because man is man.
Man is
That's
man. Yeah.
minuscule. Yeah, man is man.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. Now we could say first, but at the same time, we all have the capacity to do what's being done, and we see in the technology that all people are building out here. But we don't see nothing that a dinosaur left. Not one
Nothing.
thing. So this is why I say what I say. I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
I'm right either. I'm just stating the facts of what I see and why I'm saying what I'm saying. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, I don't have no belief system like that. Like
Right.
my
Mm-hmm.
system of my life is based on a culture, a way of living that I know to be right. So when I say that, I tell you, like an OG told me, if I shit in this hand, or if I put a whole and a bunch of belief in
Mm-hmm.
this hand, or a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
wishes in this hand, which hand gonna fill up first? The one with the
Mm-hmm.
shit. And that's real shit.
Yeah.
That's real
Yeah.
shit.
You could put a bunch of belief in this hand, it ain't gonna fill up faster than a bunch of shit.
Right.
So
Right.
Facts.
I'm just telling you, you gotta base it on the reality. You gotta get into the shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on, Wise. For Freeze, No, I never thought that you was trying to come at me or nothing like that, man. Like we just having
Of course,
a gentleman
of course not.
conversation about, I would never think,
It
I would
ain't
never
never that,
think nothing
bro.
like that. I would never, ever
It
think
ain't
that,
never
bro.
that because I don't want
When I,
Grandma Bully to be mad at me, bro.
Nah, that's why
Never.
I
It ain't
wanted to
never
come
gonna
on
be
the
that.
show because y'all conversations, like every time I watch the show, I learn like a different perspective of way different people might think from different
hmm
places, different areas, different
hmm
religious backgrounds, beliefs, or whatever the case.
yeah,
And
I I
a lot of
remember. Hold on,
times, what
go ahead,
happened?
Wild. No.
Nah,
What I was going to say was I remember when you had called me and I was trying to explain the gods and earths. My grandmom's is not a god of earth and whatnot. My grandmom's is a Christian woman and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Eastern Star and all that stuff like that. I ain't really gonna put it out there like that. But I remember when I was trying to explain the gods of earth to Freezy and whoever was on the panel that day, and I remember you had called. It was like, yo, sometimes you gotta fall back and don't put it out there like that because maybe some people won't understand. And I'm not saying Freezy don't understand or nothing like or nothing like that. But when I
nah,
when
what
I
I was saying
when I
that
was
day
trying to
is
drop the
that what
knowledge,
I was trying to tell you is that sometimes you gotta fall back if you don't have enough information so that you could get your point
facts.
across clear.
Right.
Yeah. I
Because
agree with that. Yeah.
that do more harm than
Yep.
good.
Yep.
And a lot of devilishment, so to speak, is based on good intention.
Yep.
But good intentions don't get the job done.
Right.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? Instead of
And I respect you for that because I was like, yeah, you're right, homeboy, because I have to get back on to the pedestal where I was at when I was learning the gods and earth and
and the
and
reason
learning
I
my
was
proper
saying that
Freemason
though,
books.
the reason I was saying that though was not to even try to chastise you or nothing like
No,
that.
no,
But what I
no.
was
I get
saying
it. I'm
was,
a grown man. Yeah, I get
nah,
it.
but just listen for a second.
Yeah, I
What
got
I
you.
was trying to say was that like sometimes you just gotta like instead of trying to like you can't teach people by trying to quote lessons. Like you can't teach me by trying to quote the Bible to me. What you got to do is be able to show the application of the teachings, the way you live, the way you talk, to be able to express it so that they could discern the wisdom from you and see it for themselves and
Mm,
apply it how they see fit. Like that don't mean that they gonna be like you. They just gotta get the jewel. They gotta get what you putting down at that time, cause that was
mm,
for them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So anything else that come after that is just, the bond that y'all might share. You know what I'm saying? Equality that
facts.
they might see in you and that you see in them. So, y'all create that bond and y'all go
Facts.
forward and y'all learn from each other.
Yep.
Well, I definitely got a bond with. I definitely got a
Yeah.
bond with
And then
y'all. You know
plus,
what I'm saying?
too, in the thing of the nation of gods and earths, it's not that I don't understand what it is. I just have a different belief system.
Of
And
course, you supposed to.
a lot of times that's where we make milkshakes at, right? Like we'll take some stuff and then we'll turn it into something otherwise what it shouldn't have been, right? Like I don't have a not a healthy respect for the nation of gods and earth. Don't get that twisted, right? Listen, I'm all about do you, right? Do you believe in what you want to believe in? Which I, you know what I'm saying, am glad that y'all allow me to be around y'all and not feel disrespected for me and my belief
Hmm
system too. I understand,
hmm
bro. When I told y'all the story about Born Supreme, when I told you the story about Born Supreme,
Uh,
he was in the nation of gods and earths before I even knew what it was.
Of
Before I even
course, as
understood
soon
it.
as you mention the name, I already knew,
Yeah. Yeah. You know what
At
I'm
the
saying?
end of the day, though, Freeze, the way I learned, I've been learning this for a long time since I was like 13,
Right.
and I'll be 50 in a couple years.
Right.
hmm
So at the end of the day, it's like I learned from little. The gods is people too.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
So you got to talk to the people as the people. Like
Yeah.
this is the way you study, the way you live, but
Yeah.
you go out in the world, it's all different types of people that live different. You got to be able to learn and understand what it is that you learn so that you could speak to those people and show them how you live. That's it. And if they see the way that you living as being powerful enough that they want to learn about it, they'll attract you.
Right.
But you just got to be able, like, I'm not going to come to Freezy and be like, well, today's mathematics is XYZ. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's going over his head.
Yeah.
So I could
Mm-hmm.
speak today's mathematics in a regular conversation, and he might not even know that that's the way I'm giving it to him. But the
Mm-hmm.
attraction of what I'm saying would be strong enough to make him say, it's something different about, you know what I'm saying, the way how he kicking it to me right now.
Right. Or or I could be like, man, I ain't want to hear that shit. And then y'all would be people that believe in that would be feel disrespected, right?
Nah,
It'd
not
be
at
like,
all.
yo, that's mad disrespectful, bro. No, what I'm saying is what I'm saying is that allow everybody to breathe their own air,
Facts.
right?
Oh, I see what
Right.
you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
saying
saying?
yeah,
if I
yeah.
came at you like that, you'd be like, I don't want to hear. That's why I
Yeah.
just speak to you regular.
And you see
Trying to be
how
drop
that'd
knowledge.
be because
Yeah.
I can say some like listen, the one thing that y'all know about me is I have a great selective memory. Like I can remember a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of shit. Like Bully can say, yo, Chico Sticks is $1. And I'll be like, yo, sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. I'm sweet and you know what I'm saying? You know, I can you know what I'm saying? That's like one of my weak superpowers, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
can do the same thing with the Bible. Like when preachers talk to me about the Bible, they'll be like, they say, you got to treat your parents a certain way,
Hmm.
man, or your days will be numbered. And I be like, but that's not the only thing the Bible say. The Bible
Mm-hmm.
also says parents don't force your children to anger, right? And the verse that follow is the same thing. Like, and y'all know I'm paraphrasing, right? I'm
Of
paraphrasing
Yeah,
course,
because
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
yeah.
everybody read a different version of the Bible and all that stuff. So people can quote certain stuff to me in the Bible, and I know the Bible fairly well, not because I read it all the time, but because I'm good at memorizing text,
Mm.
right? And
Mm-hmm.
for those that don't, for those that don't know, I'm a 32nd degree Freemason, man. Got a lot of books, and the
Hey.
reason why I can excel through stuff is because I can remember all the stuff that's told to me,
You got a
right?
good
And
memory.
and then
Yeah.
and then I can speak the things that were told to me. I can say it back verbatim, right?
But you know what that
Mm-hmm.
is though, Freeze, is because the way you learned it.
Yeah,
Like
Mm-hmm.
whoever gave it to you in a way that you was receptible to.
that was palatable, right?
Right. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the whole key to communication. You gotta know who's good. Like a lot of times you might have a person, they might want to learn from you,
Right,
but you just not the person for them.
right,
Because you might like I'm a kind of aggressive dude when you be around me. And if you supposed to have something by today, you supposed to have it. So at the
right.
end of the day, I'm gonna be
Now, don't say
strict
you're
on you.
aggressive, man. You're an alpha, man. You're an alpha.
Nah, I
You ain't
mean
aggressive.
the way
You know
I'm
what I mean?
saying, like as a style of teaching.
I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'm
So
with you. I
Mm-hmm.
understand. Yeah,
sometimes you might have a person that really wants to learn, but you know that that style isn't for them. Even though they see something in you that they want to really get up under you, you might tell them, "Nah, I think you should go over there,"
right,
because at least for the time being, because they're not ready for the type of rigorous training that you might have for them because that's your style.
right.
Although, as a good teacher, you should be able to shape and mold yourself to fit whoever you see fit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yo,
because I agree because the thing that I learned, the thing I learned in life is teaching is not about the teacher, it's about the student, right?
facts.
So teaching is about the teaching should not be an adjective, it should be a verb,
Hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it should be, right? And then also we have to be aware of those that just want to be down because things seem cool,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
usually weed themselves out though, because
yeah.
they can't do right.
Nah, cause
Yo,
they're not gonna discipline themselves enough
Yeah, they
to
can't do
to
right.
to to study, right? Like
Yep.
to me, I study like all the stuff that I speak to you guys about, bro. I study, and when I don't. I ask 1,000 questions. Like I'm gonna ask questions like peeling back the layers, right? Like peeling back the layers on some stuff. And if you
Because you're
can't
trying
get
to
me there,
get to the common denominator. You trying
yeah.
to get
And
to
if
the
we can't get
basics.
there, and if we can't get there, I'll back away. I'll be like, yeah, I don't want to talk
Mm-hmm.
about this. Yeah, man, let's maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because if we
Right.
can't get there,
Mm-hmm.
there's no disrespect to whoever it is we having a conversation with. But if we just can't get there, ain't no need in trying to force it. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you force the truth, it becomes something other than the truth.
Facts.
Only
You know what I'm
thing,
saying?
yo,
I
bully,
don't know if y'all,
we was talking the other day. I said, yo, bully,
huh?
only thing that comes from a force is a force.
Facts.
If you
Yeah,
push me, I'm gonna push you back.
Yes,
right.
you did go right. So when y'all with you Wise and Freeze was just talking about, I don't know if y'all remember this old. Well, I ain't gonna call it old because I still watch it. Return to the 36 Chambers, old karate flick, man. And
Of
he wanted to
course.
go to the he wanted to go to the highest level of of Shaolin. And when he got there, he didn't understand what Homeboy did to him. He tried to run to the top real quick and he had to go back down. Like, yo, hold on, I don't even understand what happened to me. Homeboy,
He hit him with
uh,
the
he,
force.
he hit him with the force, right? He hit him with the force, and
Right.
he ran up out of there. He said, "Nah, nah, nah, I got to go down. You got to start from the bottom and
He
work your
hit him
way
in his
up to the
chest, but
top."
he ain't touch him.
He didn't even touch
Remember?
him. He, he didn't even he didn't even touch him. So what you saying, which y'all talk about the knowledge and excuse me, when y'all talk about the knowledge and everything, that's how it begins and that's how it starts and how it ends. Like you have to uh, uh, um, merge yourself onto a highway. You have to begin somewhere and build yourself up. So when I was talking to Allah Waz about certain things, because he got more knowledge than I do about the gods and
Nah,
earth,
nah.
and I appreciate. Well,
I
to
don't know that. I
all
just
right.
know what I know. I told you that.
No, no, no. I know you know what you know, but what I'm no,
Right.
no. Hold on. I'm giving you credit. What I'm trying to do is give out some credit and whatnot because I know I've been as a shorty learning it from a shorty, and I left it alone, and I come back. I leave it alone. I come back, but now I'm really getting right back into it to because of all the things that I've been going through and whatnot, and it gives me a sense of discipline and whatnot. So when I hear you talk, and I'm giving you that credit and whatnot, like I gotta call my homeboy because the other cats that I had, they gone, they dead, and these were the older cats that older than me. They in the ground and
Right.
whatnot. So when I started reading the book again, and then I understood that you knew knowledge yourself and everything, I said, "Yo, let me attach myself to homeboy
So what is
and
knowledge of self?
Just what it says, knowing
knowledge
yourself.
yourself, knowing yourself,
Each
knowing
person
yourself,
needs to
man.
know they self.
That's
Like,
right.
like,
Y
like,
equals self,
like,
man.
like how
Hmm.
Bully just said, you have a starting point. That's a mental start.
Facts.
That's when you awaken yourself to wanting to even get to understand who you are. But when you start to figure out, like, you might say, well, I want to know who my grandfather was,
Right. And I'm doing that right now.
right? And as you doing that, right, you gonna keep going and going and going and going and going and going. You're gonna
Hmm.
see it's not no time period that y'all wasn't here.
Right.
Hmm.
So we already know that the earth was here before us,
Right.
but it wasn't no time period that we wasn't here.
Right.
If you
Hmm.
keep going, you're gonna see that it's no beginning to where you came from.
Facts.
Right.
So I now you start to look at yourself and you see your own children being born, right? Now I had lessons way before I had children. So when you start to get into certain lessons, they got certain degrees. One is called 1 to 40. When you go
Hmm.
into the 1 to 40, that's like
Hmm.
say if you was 16 when you came to get you wanted to say you wanted to learn. I would say I will freeze you 16. So I'm gonna teach you the 16th degree in the 1 to 40. That's the first thing I'm gonna teach you because
Right.
Hmm.
that's like your physical degree or your age right now. You need
Hmm.
to know this degree because this is gonna be something like what you're dealing with in your life right now. You'll be able to see it. So then I would start teaching you mathematics and things like that nature. But I wouldn't really give you no pieces of paper or nothing like that. I would just talk to you
Right.
because
Mhm.
mathematics and alphabets and speaking, adding, subtracting is actions. It's not just something you
Right.
write on paper. When you teach a baby how to talk, you got to talk to them.
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm
a
Right.
saying?
fact.
When you teach a baby how to walk, you got to walk with them. So it's just the same way. So, but when you get in the knowledge of yourself, like I was saying, you start to look back at yourself, like I was saying. So, all right, you see your own child being born. How is your child born? You know that your sperm is a liquid. You know that her egg is a liquid solid.
Hmm.
But
Yep.
we know that matter forms from gases first. So now you got to look into the gases to see where you was at. And if you want to know where the gases was, because we talking about where was man at before the earth was here, right?
Right.
I mean, I'll let you go further for yourself with that. But what I'm saying is you got to get to know yourself.
You just gotta
And
get.
when you
Yeah.
understand who you are and your origin on this planet, you'll look at yourself different. And
Right.
then you'll start to grow up and see, nah, that's my brother right there. Even when he don't see that he's your brother,
Right.
you'll know who your brother is. You'll know who's not your brother as well. And then you'll be able to move about knowing what you need to know to be successful. And you need to
Right.
teach
Then
that though to be successful as well, because you want the same things that you want for your brother, that you want for yourself. Even though they might not see it exactly the way as you, if you listen to how they do see it, you'll see a lot of the same things that they saying
Right.
is in what you saying too.
Right.
So that's the things that I want to add on to. I don't worry about the things that we don't have in common. I deal with the commonality. And
Right.
over time,
Right.
we'll probably get to see that the things that we didn't think was so common for us is kind of cool too.
Right.
facts.
Right.
But
Or
from
we'll
my
cut them
from
out altogether. If Freezy showed me, yeah, man, you don't need to be smoking cigarettes. Even though I don't smoke cigarettes,
right.
then over time, if I hung with Freezy, he would make, I would be like, I know I can't be around Freezy. If I smoke, eventually I might just stop.
Right.
If I hang with him enough.
Right.
My
Right.
my my thing my thing is wise. I'm the zero. I always like to look at myself at the zero because the zero is universal and whatnot because it's always circular, moving around. The zero, you could take it as a negative or you could take it as a positive. If you put anything into the zero and push it out to the other side, it becomes a positive and whatnot. So when I look at mathematics, in my writing, how I think about things in the lessons and the 120 degrees and stuff like that, I always look at myself as um,
Bro, you can't be a
a
zero.
band of. No, no, no. I'm not talking.
You
No, no, no. Chill, chill, chill. Hold
can't
on.
be a
Listen.
zero.
I
I was,
know. I
I
hear
was
what
gonna
you're
say I
saying.
was lost. I'm listening though.
I'ma
Yeah,
just
you
I'ma
gotta hear him
No,
just
out
I
though. I want
gotta
to hear
cut
him
him
out though.
off. I gotta cut him off. We
no.
can't be a zero, man. How
No,
you
no, no,
gonna be a
no.
zero? You
I'm a
can't be a
positive
zero.
zero. I'm a positive
It's
zero
no such thing
Such
as a
thing as
positive zero.
in
If you
my
deal with
heart. Listen,
mathematics, you can't have a positive
I know.
zero.
is
I
it
know.
okay? So bully. So whose mathematics are you using this from?
Yeah, bully, that's not
I'm using it.
mathematics, man.
No, I'm using it from the.
That's not mathematics.
I know.
You
No,
can't
no, no,
have a
no.
positive zero. You can't be a
You
zero.
know
A
how? Oh
zero
wait,
ain't
hold on,
nothing
hold on,
until
hold
you
on, hold
add
on.
something to
Why?
it.
Exactly. Now this is what
So
I'm
let
saying.
me
Listen
tell
to me,
you, let me
Wise.
show you, let me show you how you can't be a
All right,
zero.
where my book
If
at?
you a zero, right? Anybody could tell
Mm.
you anything and you'll believe it.
But I don't. That's what I'm
So
saying.
then
I
you
don't
not a
believe it.
zero. So you
I
can't
don't
be a
believe it.
zero. So
What I'm
cause
saying,
I'm
hold
you
on. Let me give
talking,
me.
but you not listening to what you saying. If you a zero, I could tell you anything and you'll believe it
And
because you ain't
I wouldn't
nothing.
even if I'm secure with myself,
Then
right?
you have to have some value, right?
If I got value, I got
So you
value
can't be a
and whatnot.
zero.
But what I'm saying is, when I'm
You
saying
not
about the
saying nothing. That's the
check it
zero
out,
part.
check it out, check it out. Hold on. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I know you was gonna laugh at me when I said that, right? I knew you was gonna laugh at me when I said that.
I
Of
don't
course,
want
I
to
got my
laugh
good
at you
book.
though, bully. So you
No,
shouldn't
no,
say
no.
it.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I can intake the negative and the positive. I can intake the negative and the positive. I can intake that negative and make it a positive. Because if you think
Understand?
about,
Look, I understand what you're saying, right?
all
But the
right, but
way
listen,
you,
hold
but
on, you not letting
listen,
me finish,
but
homeboy.
because the way you saying it is not clear that
I
people
know
will
what you're saying. Yeah,
understand
I
it.
get you. I
I
get you.
understand what you're
I
saying,
don't
but
care. I'm
most
talking to
people is
you and
not gonna
Freezy
get
and
it though.
whoever. It
But
went
it's
out. What
other
I'm
people
saying.
that's listening to you. If you're not clear, they not gonna understand what you're saying, bully. You
All right.
gotta
So
choose your words
then, all
wiser.
right. So all right. So let me smack the zero then. Boom. Let me smack the zero. What I'm
Like I
saying is, I could
understand
be a
what you're saying
negative and a
because
positive.
everything in the zero, everything exists.
Exactly, my brother. That's all I'm trying to say.
However, if you don't
That's
identify
all I'm trying to
yourself,
say right there.
if you don't identify
Oh,
yourself,
I'm a king. I'm a king, dog.
oh,
I'm a,
so you
I'm, I'm a
can't.
king.
So all right then, so you can't be a
I'm a
zero.
king. But what I can tell you is that I
A
can take on the negative
identity, a
and I can take
ident.
on the positive.
However, they both will have value, so it can't be a zero. And the identity has value,
Facts. That is a fact.
so
In
you
the book
can't.
that I read, of course, it's
So all I'm telling you is that you can't be a zero. It's not
Cluster 13.
mathematically possible. It's not mathematically possible for you to be a zero.
All right. So
You
what I'm
can't
trying
be
to say is,
walking and talking and be a zero.
listen to what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
bully, I'm with him,
Listen
bro.
to the.
You
All
can't
right.
have
Because
children
yeah,
Mm,
because
and be a
because
zero.
even if you add
Nothing
one
comes from
plus
nothing.
negative one equals zero, even if you parse participles, bro, when you look on that one
mm.
side of the equation, which you says that you say that you are, after you pass that equal sign and get to zero, zero is nothing.
It's nothing.
Zero is void.
Do you not
So
remember when Homeboy said,
even if you bring the good and bad together and it equals out to zero, zero on the other side is nothing, is void, is vacant, is empty.
maybe
You know what the
maybe
binary code
maybe
is?
hold on. Yeah. Maybe sometimes a dude like me might want to bring that good and the bad together, and I just want to fall back from that. And
You
y'all
can't
do
help
what y'all
that
gotta
though,
do.
bro.
I
You
can't
can't.
help that. That's
You
why
No,
I
no,
can't
said
no,
zero.
no, you can't. No, you can't help that, bro. Because the thing is, when you were born into a place that you have limited control over, and that's the negative part. So no matter how great you are
And what is
as
negative?
a person, as a person, no matter how great you are, if you're born into a certain environment and all that stuff, things out of your control. And I know people say, "Man, I control everything." No, you
I
don't.
don't
No,
control
we don't
everything. That's why I
control.
said.
We don't control everything. No matter how good of a man that we try to be, regardless of because we all believe the same thing. We just go about it differently, right?
Hmm.
It's just no matter how good of a man that you are, certain things in your environment is out of your control, bro.
However, you can always control yourself.
See, do you see what I'm saying? See, we on the same page,
You can always
I think
control
I can.
yourself
I think I
right?
get control
because
of myself,
when you
but
talk about yourself, that would be the circumference or the circle, but a circle is not a zero. A circle has value.
Right.
A zero has
exactly.
no value. A
That's what I'm
circle,
saying, bro. I'm not saying I'm a negative. I'm not saying I'm a negative.
but you
And
can't.
whatnot.
When you say you was
I'm
you
not.
did when you say you was zero, you saying you nothing.
No,
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
saying
saying.
myself, me per se. I'm not saying that I am not nothing. I just saying I know how. I think. I think I've been on this earth a long time, where I know I could take a negative and make it into a positive, and let that positive go on and do its own entity, and me fall back as that entity and whatnot, and just let
However, what
things
I'm trying
ride.
to show you is you could take that
You did?
negative. That negative is not a zero. that negative has
All right,
value.
well, I won't call
When you
myself a
turn
zero
into
then. I
exactly
might be that. I
because
might be an
even
equal
if you
point.
turning nothing into something, you had to add your value to it.
Yeah, and
All
I'll
right, so
just
I won't call it a zero then.
may I interject a certain thing? I
Mm-hmm.
think there is a thin line of personal confidence and a thin line, and the thin line that separates personal confidence, and I don't mean arrogance. I mean, the ability to control things in a positive way that's in your control, right? And then there is the line of existential divinity that feel like wherever you go, you can change whatever because you can snap your finger and things can change.
Nah,
And when people say
Nah.
that, I think that's like a conversation that I kind of want to walk away from. Like there are men that say that they can do anything, and I try to stay away from them in a sense because I feel like that be the foolish talk. You know what I'm saying? That be like the one that take that nurturing milk and turn it into a milkshake, right? Well, I don't want to do that.
see, a lot of times when people say that they could do certain things, it's like when a person to tell you they can make it rain, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
Mm-mm.
a person can make it rain if you know what it is to make rain.
right.
However, you're not going to make the same rain that you see happen in a cloud. However, you can dispel a cloud and make it rain as
Yeah,
well. It's
artificial,
just
man-made.
it's just a different it's just I mean, it's just different types of clouds too.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's different type of way, it's different type of clouds and different like a cloud could be a cloud of confusion.
right, right,
So
Mm-hmm.
I could make that cloud rain, I could make it hail, or I could make it snow. But the best way is to make it rain because if I make it rain on you, you could absorb it. If it hits you with snow, it might just bounce off, and ice, it might knock you out.
But wow, check this out. All I'm trying to say is, all right. Let's
So you
forget the
understand
zero
what I'm
part.
saying, Freeze?
yeah. I got you.
Just
So
forget that
it's a
part. Hold on,
way.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
I'm
hold
just
on,
trying to
hold on, hold
tell
on,
him that
hold on.
it's a way of breaking it down where
Facts.
you
I'm just
could
trying to say
show a person.
I'm diplomatic with my joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm very diplomatic with my joint. You know what I'm saying? Like I can listen to both sides and have an opinion and whatnot. And if I can do anything to try to control, well, I don't want to control anything and whatnot. What I want to try to say to that is, if you say zero, well, if I'm saying zero, I'm just trying to say neutral to whatever, was going on and everything. Like I can listen to the negative and the positive, but in the beginning, I mean, in the interim of that, coming together is the only thing that I care about. That's it. So that's why I
Nah,
say
I
zero.
understood what you were saying. That's why I told
That's
you
why
I
I'm saying
understood what you
zero.
were saying. And
You know?
I mean, if that's what you want to impress on yourself, then that's you. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's me. Hmm.
I'm just telling you that mathematically zero don't have no value. So it don't really make sense in my
Well, I
opinion.
wasn't using the terms. I wasn't using the terms of the book of mathematics, but the only
I'm
thing,
not see, I'm not gonna never talk about no book or nothing like that. I'm just telling you about me and how I see it.
Right.
right?
So
And I was just trying to
I
explain
don't
about
never gotta
me.
refer to I
Hmm.
understand, bro. I'm just
Hmm.
telling you that zero, it don't have no value. It's not a good representation to say that you wouldn't tell your son he's a zero
Right.
No,
because
I
it
would never
don't
tell
even
my
make
son that.
sense.
Hell
So
no.
why would you say you a zero? It don't make sense, bro.
Especially when you
So you
surrounded
gotta
by
make
people,
sense.
when you surrounded people by people that love you and invest emotionally in your well-being, you don't call yourself that because you that diminishes the relationships of the people around you too, right? Like if you call yourself nothing, right? Then the people around you that get something from you, like myself, like I get stuff from Bully all the time. And it's not necessarily it's not riches or tangible stuff. It's the things that are intangible, the things that are
The
important.
priceless things that you needed at
Yeah.
that moment that he only had it.
Yeah, like love and brother and
Oh, I got
like
that.
and camaraderie and all these, so all these things that you can't get, what I'm saying, like these
Yes, sir.
like intangible things. When you say you're not providing that, then I'm like, well, what have I been getting you from this whole time if you wasn't providing nothing?
No,
It made me think the shit was fake.
all right, all right, all right, all right. Yo,
It made me
y'all,
think the shit, like it legit make me think like, well, who the hell I've been talking to all this
uh,
time?
no,
You
no.
see?
All right, man. It came off the wrong way.
You
Then,
know
all
what,
right.
Freezy? He
My
might be
bad.
a
My
clone.
bad.
Yeah, he might he might be an alien.
He might be an alien.
The bully an alien? Oh no!
He
Oh
He
my
might
might
be
be a
an
goodness!
alien.
dinosaur.
I might be a dinosaur. Oh man!
See, the way I be looking at it, Freeze, like if you don't know who you are, you an alien.
No,
Yeah,
I know who
man.
I am. What I'm trying
I'm
to
not
say.
saying that you don't. I'm just
I
saying
know.
if
I know.
a
I know. I
person,
know. I know.
when you see a person out here acting like they don't have
Mm.
no respect for themselves, like I
Oh, I
remember when we
respect
was
myself.
younger, people used to smoke their little trees or whatever. The old lady walk past, you tuck it back. She
Yeah.
walk past,
Or put
you
it
help
out.
her with a, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you
Yeah.
got your little beard and the skirt on
Kids
it,
don't do that
you
no
tuck
more.
it behind her. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it go up even more when the old lady walk
Yeah.
past.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm saying like it's a lot of changes that we gotta make, and it start with being able to connect back to the youth. So my main thing is if you could get a chance to speak to them, the most important thing that you could teach them is who they really are and what their origin is in this world. And if you can make that something tangible that they could see, then they'll always come to you. It's not really a big thing. Most of the time they say, well, you know, y'all old guys, we don't want to talk to y'all old guys, but you got to stay young. You got to preserve yourself and understand and listen to them so that you can relate to them too.
Right.
We always want them to listen to what we say, but we got to sit down and just see what they need and be able
mm-hmm.
to have the information to give it to them, even when what they need is something that you don't have, like Freezy was saying. Like I might not have it, but guess what? I know how to get it because Freezy got it.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing too, I think where we misstep, and this is a man thing, right? Where we misstep is we don't understand the transition from the stages of a man, right? When you're a baby and you don't have no teeth and you can barely see, right?
Mm,
You eating baby
Mm-hmm.
food and everybody caring for you and taking care of you, and
Mm-hmm.
you grow in a sense physically and mentally and emotionally, intellectually, until you get to a point where you're no longer in that first stage of a man. Like when you get
Mm-hmm.
16, 17 years old, you start transitioning into manhood, right? Out of adolescence. And that's early manhood. I'm talking about 16, 17. I'm talking about early manhood, right? But you got
Mm-hmm.
to understand the transition. Your underarms be smelly. You got hair on your chin now. You looking at every girl that walk by. You transitioning from a baby into a man, right? And
Facts.
you stay in that range till you get to about 55, 60, and you start transitioning to that next stage of a man where those teeth that came in when you was a baby, they starting to fall out. That
Mm-hmm.
vision that you developed as a baby is starting to get worse and worse. You got like 20 pair of reading glasses, 2 pair of eyeglasses, and a magnifying glass, right? Because because you going from, how you went from a baby to an adolescent. At that stage, you going from a man back to an adolescent, back to a baby. Because by the time you get 80 or something years old, unless you in excellent shape, you start to regress and go back. But what happens is in our society, for one, the adolescent male 16, 17, they stay up under their mama so long, right? That they don't
Mm-hmm.
transition into that manhood thing. And women,
Facts.
I'm gonna fault y'all for this. When that boy get about 6 or 7 years old, right? He got to come from up under that nurturer and be
Mm-hmm.
out there with the men, right? Because no matter how much you keep him under your arm, he is never going to be a woman,
Mm-hmm.
right? It don't matter. They can go get the trans. Hey, Bully, what's the surgery?
Transformer.
I think I got
hey,
a meme for
hey,
that.
hey.
I think I got a meme for that somewhere. Let me, yo, Yo, they can
Hey,
even go
man.
get the
Yo,
clip,
Allah,
right? But if you were born a man, you and I know this is gonna be or whatever. But
yeah, there you
what
go.
ultimately what I'm saying is men, as men, we gotta go through what we gotta do is kind of get away from this certain thing and go back and get them babies when they like 6, 7 years old and teach them how to do
Salute,
mature
man.
man stuff,
Mhm.
right? When we out here, man, you go picking up your seeds from old girl house, your baby mama house, no disrespect, and you bringing them to your house with your new girlfriend, and you just drop them off, and then she got them in the living room watching Power with them, and you in the other room on the PlayStation, not spending no time with them.
They and
Mhm.
they
You know
eating
what they
now
learning?
laters.
You know what they learning? They are learning that women are taking care of them, and that nurturing they get, they have to be a nurturer, right?
Mhm.
They're learning how to be nurturers, right? Instead of being a guy like, oh man, Paul got a flat tire. I'm gonna take the boys with me out there to help Paul change his tire. And your woman gonna be like, why are you taking them boys out in the rain?
You know
Do the
what I don't
female
like,
stuff.
Freeze? I
And
don't like how kids don't have nowhere to really play no more.
Yeah, man. There ain't
In
nowhere
New
right,
for them
York,
to play.
in New York, like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even say they don't have nowhere where to play because New York, ever since we was young, had always been dangerous.
it's always
However,
been there. But let me before we get there, before I transition that, let me talk about the old man. Look, y'all mind if I
my
talk about the
bad,
old man part real quick?
my bad.
I'm gonna just say the old man part. So what happened
Mhm.
is when they get to my age, right? At that age where you a few years away from being 60, right? Like a couple of years, few years away from being 60, right? Then you call your grown son and you're like, hey son, man, I got a flat tire. And you're like, so you taught me how to change a tire, right? I'm like, man, hey man, just come on over here and help me change this tire. And you're like, man, come on, bro. I'm in the middle of you in the middle of playing on the PlayStation? Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wait a minute. You telling me you can't put the PlayStation down to help your pops change a tire? Hell nah. You told me you was a machine.
Mm,
You told me you was a monster. Right? This is the talks that I get, right? That no
crazy.
disrespect to the bit. They're like, man, you told me you could lift up a pickup truck with one hand and take a $10 bill from under it and then put the truck back down. You know how you
Mm-mm.
tell your sons all these legends and stuff. Man, I cut down a tree with a butter knife one time. You know how a man be, what I'm saying, what I'm saying, be
Mm-mm.
telling these legendary tales or whatever. But what happened is when you get to the next stage of your life, right? It's not about you being able to pick up a pickup truck with one hand and get a $10 bill and put the truck back down, right? The strongest muscle you got when you 55, 56 years old is the stuff that's up here,
Yeah,
Mhm.
right? And before you
Mhm.
go to the upper room or before you leave this plane of existence, you should be downloading all the
you
information
gotta
that's up
leave it.
here, right?
Right.
So, otherwise know exactly what I'm talking about. Yo, you
You
got to
gotta leave
download
it.
all the information. Yep. Leave
Mhm.
it here for other generations. So when Rock called his, and I said my son name, my bad, Rock. I ain't coming to call you out. But when a
Mhm.
random son gets to be 55, 56, when he
Mhm.
called his son and his son be on the PlayStation 9, you know what I'm saying? He like, hey son, man, I got a flat tire, man. Come over here and help me change this tire.
Mhm.
You want me to quit
Mhm.
playing the PlayStation 9 so I can come help you change a tire?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man, you told me that granddaddy picked up a pickup truck with one hand one time, right? You see how like these things repeat itself over and
Yep.
over? And
You
if
see
you don't
Mhm.
how
change that,
Mhm.
what's happening is them little boys at 6 and 7 years old gonna wind up being little boys that's
Mhm.
14 and 15 years old up under their mama.
mhm.
Don't want to
All
do nothing
day.
with a man, right?
All day.
Don't want to go out here and bust up lumber, right? And like you tell your son, like, hey son, hey, you bust up the kindling and I'll bust up the big wood, right? And they be like,
Mhm.
what we busting wood for, man? Don't we got central air, central heat,
Mhm.
bro? It's not about the heat. I'm running the fireplace because it's a man thing to do, right?
Mhm.
This is what I'm saying. And then if we get further and further away from doing these lessons, like now, the further away you get from it, now when my grandmother walked through a crowd of young men, they don't even put the blunt out no more.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
don't help her bring
Right.
her bags of groceries upstairs no more.
Yep. Disrespectful, man.
They probably wondering why they probably want her to help them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
grandma, you'll cook me something. We down here
That's
hungry.
crazy.
No, we ain't gonna cook. No.
Now look, Freeze, this is what I'm saying. Like when you got the knowledge of yourself, right?
Right.
It's like how you said, everything is repeating.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we moving forward.
Right.
So
Mhm.
although things is moving faster, you still did see it already.
Yeah.
You just
Right.
got to be able to recognize it when you see it
Yeah.
Right.
because it's moving faster.
Yeah.
Like the cell phone ain't nothing but the phone that was on the wall.
Yeah.
It just don't
Mhm.
got the wire no more.
And the computer, that big boxy computer, that first one you ever got,
Yeah.
is that
Mhm.
big boxy computer.
Yep.
It's the camera. Remember the camera you used to take?
hmm
It's the phone off the wall, the computer, the big boxy Polaroid, all that stuff, the
It's the fax
dictionary,
machine,
all,
everything,
all of that, all of that,
all in
all
one,
in one.
and the
But
TV.
partners, yo, but
And the TV.
you know what you was just saying about giving the knowledge to the kids.
Yeah.
My little boy called me from college, and he wanted to know how to make a steak, and I I walked homeboy through it and whatnot because he
Yeah.
wanted to impress the little shorty that he was messing with and
Yeah.
whatnot. So yeah, you got to leave that on the table, man. You got to put it out there, man.
The
You,
same way
from
you walk him
cooking,
how to make a steak, though, you gotta walk him about through who he is, and the way
fact,
you walk him through it is by showing him who you is.
fact,
And when he
fact.
see it and he learn directly from you, then it become like
Oh,
Bible
you see that all
stories.
the time.
You
You
have
see that
different
all the time.
kids. One son might go this way, and one son
Hmm.
father follow the father. So
Yeah.
now
Fact.
you write in your own Bible history.
Yep.
And as your story play out, like that's why I read the Bible, Torah, I studied all of those books,
Hmm.
and
Right.
I heard all of the different words, and I recognize it when I see it.
Right.
However,
Hmm.
I know that each person word is bond and bond is life. So if you want to talk about a word, talk about your word and talk about how you live and how your
Word,
family show and prove and live that out. The same
Right.
way the
word,
people in the Bible do, same way
word.
people in the Quran do, because we making history right now, whether we know it or
Fact,
not.
fact. That's a fact.
So
Right.
when you understand who you is, then you start to understand the part that you really got to play. It's a small piece, but in the scheme of things, if you looking at it, we all basketball fans. If you stand on the basketball in order to balance, you got to be in the middle.
Hmm.
So if you standing on a basketball, which is the earth, each one of us, no matter where we standing at, we in the middle of it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Point of
you the
reference. It's a point of
so
reference. Yeah.
so you the star of the show.
I
Yeah.
agree.
So you got a part to play, and you got to figure out what that part is.
You know
I
why
agree.
though?
I
To
agree.
cut you off, but I think the reason why we are in this place is because we have a lot of the people at the beginning of the story, but we don't have
Mhm.
people at the end of the story. Like when I talk to black men my age, somewhere between 50 and 60, right? Between 50 and 60, a lot of us don't have our fathers or uncles in them around, whether they are in jail for life
Mm.
or they died at 55, 54, 55 years old, right? And that make me sad saying that. Like my pops legit, I'm at the same age that my pops was when he died right now.
Mm.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's rare because a lot of
Yeah.
men back then lived way longer than we living now.
Yeah. And they were
Mhm.
pillars in the community. Like they ain't
Mhm.
had to be Martin Luther King, right? But maybe they owned a body shop, or maybe they
hmm
was a barber in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
right? Or
My
or maybe
grandfather
they was
used to
just
be a
the man that
longshoreman.
was outside watching the kids while they played. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe it's like, you know what I'm saying, like when we let all the kids go outside You know what I'm saying? One of the fathers in the neighborhood to come outside and smoke some cigarettes or something while the kids play to make sure ain't nobody did nothing crazy. You know what I mean?
In the
And, and-
summertime, they
and-
used to round us up and take us to Yankee Stadium and stuff.
yeah, man. Or when the ice cream, y'all remember the ice cream truck?
Hell
Of
yeah.
course.
When the ice cream truck come, he be that
Remember
dude.
Yogi Bear?
He come out there and he buy ice cream for the neighborhood maybe on
Yep.
Tuesday, and then, like I'll do it on a Tuesday. You know, in the summer the ice cream truck come out 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Or yeah, I go out there and I buy everybody ice cream, and then Freddie from up the street or my homeboys Keith from across the street, he'll buy the ice cream like on a Wednesday. Oh, and then Saturday when the ice cream truck come again, man, you know what I'm saying? Junior from up the street, be buying ice cream for all the kids, you know what I'm saying? And so I think we missing that. Like legit right now would have made this panel even better than just us being on it is if we had somebody in their 80s, like an 80-year-old man up here to talk about it with us.
Wow.
Right. To hold it down, to fill in the gaps. And what would have made it even better than that is if we'd have had somebody up here like 21, 22 to tell us, like, to fill in the gaps. You
But
know what I'm
us
saying?
knowing that though, that just should give us incentive to make sure that we connected with our older relatives still, and making sure that we connected with our younger relatives still, so that that gap is always filled, and they see that it's filled, so they know that that's how it's supposed to be too.
Right.
Because a lot of them older dudes, they want to give you the knowledge anyway.
They want to because they know, they understand their mortality.
You might roll up on them and they be in a act like they got it's you act, yo, why don't you tell me about such and such? You ain't even asking if you was hungry, if you ate, if you need a cup of coffee, anything.
Right.
But if you just walk up and ask him, yo, what's going on? How you doing? Give him a cup of coffee. You look hungry or something? Yeah, sit there and drop drinks on you all day.
Yep.
So you just gotta go with the right approach, man. A lot of times them older dudes, they'll give it to you, man. They want you to really have it. You just gotta know how to get it. They ain't gonna give it to everybody because
I'm glad you say it like
sizing
that.
us all up.
I'm glad you say it like that, because the thing about our communities is a lot of people in our community want something for nothing or something for something, and we don't want to give away anything, right? So when you say drop a gem, what that means is somebody is giving you something of value and don't want anything in return.
Yep. They
It's
just
like
want you to take it and use it. And they giving it to you because they know that you might not get it right now. But it'll just dawn on you when you need it. Like over time, it just, you know how the old dudes give you the sayings or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like we were saying, ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right.
I used to always hear that when I was young, but I always kept saying it and didn't really understand it. It just kept going till one day it just hit me.
Right.
And I was like, yo, I always really knew that, but I got it. So it's just one of those things.
And you know what the other thing about the gym is they give it to you and you carry it for a little bit, and then you drop that gem on somebody else who may be unrelated to the person that gave it to you. Right. Like your boss at work may have dropped the gem on you, right? Say you got a good relationship with somebody at work and they drop the gem on you, right? And then you mess around and leave that job, maybe even leave the state, and say you meet one of your relatives from down south and you drop that gem on them, right? And the person that you dropped that gem to does not know that person where you got the gem from, right? But that person that dropped the gem impacted the lives of people that he will never even know, right? And that's why when you get to that age range that I say, like that age of maybe 60, 58, 60 and up, you start dropping those gems because you want to have a positive impact on society.
Right.
And so
you gotta also realize,
you start affecting people you don't even know. You have no idea how you are impacting the world just by being positive.
You know what I also learned? Like you might be farming or something like that, and you might throw out some seeds right here, but then a nice winter come and push it all the way over there.
Yep.
Or some birds might come and pick some of the seeds up
And
and
do they
drop it all
thing.
the way
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't never know where it's gonna go at.
But
You know what I'm saying?
but you know what the most important thing in that though? The integrity of the seed.
Yep,
Mm.
making sure it's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, because you don't
Right.
want to put bad seeds out there, right?
Exactly. And that's
Yeah.
why I'm always trying to be as clear as possible with what I say, because you never know who you impacting. Somebody else
Right.
that's not even on the panel or you not even paying attention to might be listening to you like, yo, that sound right there. So you
Right.
never know. You never, and they might meet somebody that say, yo, I knew some dude named Allah Wise. He was on Freezy show and he said such and such and such. And he's like, yo, yeah, I know some dude named Born Supreme down the block. He know about that. And next thing you know, that's how it impacts somebody else.
That's our impact, man. Yeah.
Family, I'm
Yeah.
about to step off real quick.
Yeah, I got to get out of here, bro. Bully, it's almost
Yo.
8 o'clock, bro.
Yeah, man,
Man,
y'all
I
crazy.
already know,
Y'all
man.
got a lot out of me today.
Yo, Allah Wise, man, I appreciate you, man. You know I love you, homeboy.
Yeah,
And
man.
Hey,
I
Bully,
ain't
Gotta hang
that
out
gonna
with
put
question
y'all
the
I asked
brothers.
you,
I ain't gonna put the zero up, dude, because
Yeah, man. Don't do that,
nah,
man.
bro. And the reason why Bully, the reason why I asked you that, the person is
You
a
gotta
name
be
lost.
somebody.
Yeah, it's the name.
I'm
The
somebody.
name
No,
lost
hold on,
in
dude. I'm
history is.
somebody. Believe me, I'm somebody, homeboy.
I
I'm just saying.
am somebody.
Yeah, I
I
am
am somebody.
somebody.
Me, somebody, baby.
Hey, that Bully, that name is Archimedes. You ever heard the name
Yeah,
Archimedes?
Archimedes. Yeah, Archimedes. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that was
yes.
that's what I was trying to
Archimedes.
ask you a couple of hours
Yeah,
ago.
no
So
doubt. Archimedes. Yeah.
yeah, man. So, but
Yeah,
anyways,
man.
I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good day, man.
Yo,
No
King
doubt,
Ricky.
man. I'll
Yo,
catch up with
Allah
y'all
Wise.
soon, man.
Peace,
Nice
man.
hanging
Love
out
y'all,
with y'all
man.
brothers.
No doubt, man.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
One.